And it's showtime. Well, we're not actually live. What I mean by that is y'all can still eat. I'm gonna run it for like another 5 minutes while we're live. Yeah. Coca-Cola. Right there. There you go. You see it? Keep looking. Ooh, we got 2 people already. Hey, hello.
I'm still nothing. Eat all that soda.
Hello, good people.
Yo.
I'm gonna wait till everybody settle.
Hey, friend. Nice ice. That's why I look like
He told me it's gonna be late because he's talking to somebody, but he said he's supposed to be here by 9. Well, right on time. Well, not right on time. You're still 15 minutes late.
Alright, we done talked again.
Stay scheming.
What's up, big bro?
Like that? What's up? Just on the outside. I heard. I did chest yesterday. So much.
I told y'all. I told you.
Hey, Chunga, one day my outfit gonna cost how much it goes.
Nigga, the bust down.
Hey, bro, relax.
What you mean, man? The bust down costs more than my whole.
Nah, baby.
The grill costs more than everything.
He said, "Look at the bus down."
More than my whole outfit.
Nah, man.
He said, "Look at the bus
Look
down."
at them shoes, bro.
I need to buy me on Facebook.
Man, what? I be at every thrift store.
Yeah, the grill costs
My clothes came from the thrift store. And you shop at the thrift store for the up top attire and shop expensive for the shoes.
Nah.
You know what, B? I'm just following your footsteps, bro. I'm just following your footsteps.
One day I'm gonna drive a car like B.
I know, right? I'm just following your footsteps, B.
One day, bro. I'm gonna make it there.
I'm just like hungry though.
Yeah.
Food right there. I'm waiting for y'all to settle down.
Bro, I'm trying to work out like Chunga because he can eat whatever the fuck he want.
Who said so? He can't.
But he don't.
He only eat when he come here on Wednesdays.
I don't eat shit like this when I come here on Wednesday.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But it's fun. That's my cheat meal. He might cheat meal.
That's alright. I'm about to hit the gym.
Damn, we look sweet on camera, bro.
I'm gonna hit the gym, lift weights only. No dieting.
Ain't no diet,
Yeah,
Look
I don't want to lose no weight. I don't want to lose no weight.
It'll balance each other out. You'll gain muscle and then you get fat. Yeah.
Alright, y'all just gotta pass it over here while
I
y'all
just want to be able to lift.
I'm definitely gonna eat on that chicken wings today. The last one I missed it.
I just want to lift things for
Oh, you
real.
didn't eat last time?
I just want to
No,
look
not the
strong.
last one. I bought chicken wings, and that chicken wings was gone before it had me over here. Yes, please. Appreciate it. Have a mango habanero.
That's mango habanero.
Yeah. That's why you burning.
My mouth is burning. She did say it's a little
Barbecue.
high.
That's why
There's
you're
no
burning.
barbecue in that joint.
Yo, what's up, Zach?
Z-Mac.
Z-Mac. Yo, what's up with you? I haven't seen you in the shop.
Yeah, he's been 2 days out.
You
2 days out.
got kidnapped?
Nah, his mom put him on punishment.
Oh, you on timeout.
His mom put him on punishment.
Timeout.
It's fucked up.
You did.
He bugging.
Give me like 5 of those wings. Habanero.
All right, y'all. Remember the rules?
Yes, sir.
Remember the rules. All right. We actually gonna make it through some questions tonight.
Yeah,
All right.
we're definitely gonna try to.
All right. Run down the rules real quick. Talk into the mic. Talking to the mic. Talking to the front of the mic. Everybody ain't gonna hear you if you don't talk into the mic. All right. You put your headphones on if you want to hear yourself. If you want to hear everybody else. Take your headphones off if you ain't trying to hear nothing. All sound effects come through the headphone.
I know.
With each topic, each person gets 3 minutes to talk about what they need to talk about without any interruptions, and then you get 7 minutes to. Yeah, a minute and 30 seconds.
I think we should do 2 minutes.
2 minutes. 2 minutes to get your who? Chunga.
Last time I didn't use no minute.
Chunga. All right, so 2 minutes and then about 8 minutes for the discussion. 5 for a discussion.
That's not
Oh yeah, because we're gonna be.
That's how everybody says something.
Nah. But like based off of what the person says for the 2 minutes. So like, let's say Leeway brings up a topic.
We gonna buzz?
Yeah.
That's not the right.
Can y'all hear that? All right, cool. You can't hear it? No. Oh, damn, you can't hear it outside the headphones. That's what's up. All right, cool. So, you could. So, anyway, like I was saying, you get 2 minutes to speak your piece, and then you can discuss for the next 5 minutes based off of what that person said. And then we'll move on to the next person. They speak their 2 minutes, 5 minutes, or whenever the conversation ends, and so on and so forth.
I hate him.
What did that have to do with anything? What the fuck did that have to do with anything? I need another shot.
Not just yet.
That's what I'm saying, bruh. What the?
Y'all gotta, right? You gotta.
Man, shut up. No answer. Bruh.
This is got diamonds in it, bro.
It's not diamonds, bro. It's not a cut,
VVS.
bro. It's an illusion, bro. When they hit the light. It's an illusion.
This shit, if I take a shower with this, my neck turn green.
Nah, my shit ain't turning green. But
Exactly. It's not real.
it's a little blue.
Yeah, right.
Neck bringing out the swole. Yeah, the swole neck.
Yeah.
I'm about to hop in the gym with Chunga one day.
He said it's swollen.
Hey Chunga, one day I'm hopping in the gym with you. One day.
Please,
You
bro.
got one day, bro, with me.
Bro, I would love to have you in the gym.
Yeah, you got me for one
Not
day,
even
bro.
for one day. Give me like 25 minutes.
One day.
25 minutes?
Guess what that
Nigga,
one day
you
gonna
got
turn
15.
into?
Shit.
Never a
15.
day. He not coming back.
15 minutes. What you gonna do? My friend, you're going to come out running.
I've been trained before. I'm not worried about it. I've been trained before.
Oh, bro?
Of course.
Not by me.
Nah, you a different beast. Look at
Let me
your
know.
chest. You got
Let me know when
pecs, I
everybody's
got titties.
settled.
It's a difference. It makes a difference.
All right.
Nah, but we gonna make it happen one day.
Nah, for sure. You should. You're right on the street. Whenever you always busy though, so you know.
Yeah, I gotta figure that out. I definitely gotta figure that out. I don't have time to work out. Yeah, working out ain't what I want. That's the problem. I mean, working out's not what I want. But I mean, it would be
Might be
nice.
what
You
you
feel me?
need. Yeah, it might be what you need. Go both ways.
Free. I'm out of this.
Damn.
When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at the walls and in the back of my mind, I hear my conscience call, telling me I need a girl who's as sweet as a girl. For the first time in my life, I see I need love. Yeah, I was giving me about the game that I had.
Y'all ready?
Say that.
Okay.
Put a little bit of coconut.
Our live, they're not ready yet. You see everybody mouth moving.
Everybody's trying to get their look in.
Yeah, everybody trying to move their mouth.
This is all they do.
Yeah.
Damn. Pour me one more before it's gone.
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me?
Damn,
My
that's
bad. I know you have to say.
All right. Is Coke healthy? Damn.
Read the label.
She not driving.
I ain't trying to be part of this.
Yeah, good man.
Damn, what I'm about to hit you with. What's the first question I'm about to hit you with? But anyways, you ready?
Fuck yeah, you ready?
3, 2, 1. What's going on, everybody? How y'all feeling today? What's up, my live people?
Amen. We're back.
All right. Praise the Lord who made it safe, huh?
Leeway starting with his shit already.
We got the Reverend Chandy over there.
Reverend.
I'm playing.
I'm playing. They better talk to her nice.
But today, actually, I'm trying to keep it like, we're not going to be fighting over here. We already know the rules. But today is pretty much about self-reflection. That's how I'm going to call it. The question really, when I start, giving y'all the question and we start talking about it, y'all gonna understand it's actually about self-reflection. Because the reason why I came up with this question was actually, Chunga, was your birthday. Like,
happy birthday, bro. Y'all were lit.
30 looks good on you, bro.
Me just looking at you that day, and I'm like, damn, we've come a long way. Not like you in love. Yeah. I mean,
You ain't seen the
definitely got to be in love with my brother.
Definitely a bromance.
That's my brother's keeper right there. So I gotta be in love with him. But yeah, been through a long journey. Like, it's crazy how I met you guys, and how we all still together right now. Working towards high heights and leveling up. So. First question I'm actually gonna ask is, what is or was your biggest failure, and what did you learn from it?
Thanks.
Like in general or this year?
In general,
Shit,
I'm gonna go clockwise. Rex, you the first one I'm always gonna start with. I'm gonna go clockwise, and Rex, you gonna tell me. It gotta be something that happened in your life the entire time you've been living. Something happened that makes you feel some type of way, like you're like, yeah, this is
Secrets now?
Yeah, it would have to be.
Yeah.
It don't have to be. I mean, I'm looking at. Okay, let me put some context. I'm looking at it as I don't know, like business wise, personal. It gotta be something.
I felt in a relationship. Yeah, I felt. Was it me feeling or was it her feeling? I don't know. It failed. That fucking relationship failed, and it fucking broke my heart.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Bad,
it fucked me up for a long time. I was down bad. I quit my job. I ain't worked for like 2 months. And then I moved back to Maryland. And then it just took a while to get back on my feet, bro. But here we go. I'm about to go in the preaching, because then I had to talk to God. The church. You feel me? When I went to church, that was. I don't know. I feel like the pastor was talking to me that day. You feel me? It got me like motivated to even go on the job interview, because at one point I didn't even want to go on no damn job interview. So, I overcame that, and without that, I wouldn't be in the position I am today. I wouldn't be in Maryland.
So that's what you learned. You learned that.
I learned that, man. You gotta pick yourself the fuck back up, bro. Like, you can't stay down forever. So.
Definitely, Chunga. You got a whole bunch of shit.
Honestly,
Chunga don't fail. He only succeeds. My man.
You gotta fail for it to succeed somehow.
I learned from my failure.
You do.
But thank you. I'm eating lemon.
Hey, bro.
That's my beard. It's done.
Man, pass me a plate.
Man, shut up.
You know what I'm saying?
Where the plates at?
Wait.
Sexy.
It's fuck. Yes, you gotta add the ass fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
Which one?
Both.
As far as
Shit, I don't know. Let's start putting shit on the plate.
I consider
Yeah. What do you consider your failure?
What's your biggest failure?
So shit. Biggest failure, I don't know. Well, biggest failure wasn't taking opportunities, like certain opportunities that presented themselves, like very apparent, and kind of running with the wrong crowd for a long time before realizing that
I thought her ass was over there crying. What the fuck happened?
I was like, I ain't even say nothing yet.
I'm like,
God
damn, the voice made her cry. That's fucked up.
She
But that
resonated.
was-
This is for sexy as fuck.
Shut up, bro.
But now, like on some real shit though, I think it's just like not taking opportunities. Like I don't know if a lot of y'all, but I played soccer when I was younger, and I really wanted to go pro, like make it big. I was really good. I was really, really, really good. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I just made different decisions. I ran with the wrong crowd. You know, I wanted to be a hoodlum. I wanted to be in a gang, you know, and do all this crazy ass shit when I wasn't supposed to, you know what I'm saying? So I think it was just not taking opportunities and you know, yeah, following the wrong crowd. I think that's what kind of held me back a little bit.
Okay. How about you, my lady?
I would have to say that I definitely feel at times I failed myself, failed my intuition, failed self-discipline, and let temporary pleasures kind of take me over versus the longevity of, you know, things that need self-discipline. But like Rex said, you don't stay down too long. You use it as an opportunity to learn, and you just flip it. You know, perspective is everything. And like my bro right here to my right taught me, Chunga, it's a mindset, and it's not, you know, it's not just in bod fit. He's taught me that that's life, just period. It's a mindset. If you could change your mind, you could change your life. So
My mind start working out.
When you fall down 1,000 times, you get up 1,001. So, you know, if you stay down, then that's when you out. You know what I mean? So you gotta just keep working. It doesn't matter what the situation is.
That's good. Jen, what you got?
I think in the moment I would not have considered it a failure, but looking back, I could count it as that. I think recently I was trying to launch my side hustle, and I was trying to take on 3 clients all at the same time. So my side hustle is digital marketing, and I went from having 3 clients to no clients. And I think what it taught me was, I think a lot of people were encouraging me, like, just get out there, just get started. And I think one, like, you know yourself, so like, you know when you're ready and when you're not ready. So it's like, don't let, you know, encouragement is great, but don't let somebody push you into where you're not prepared. At the same time, having that failure earlier made me realize what to change when I go back into it. So I don't really look at it as a failure. I just look at it as a lesson for, like, when I go back in, like, I know what not to do next time.
but you also had the courage to start, and I think that's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate
All
it.
this positivity in the table.
I was gonna say pastor, but
Chill.
Bishop.
bishop is better.
I like how y'all about to cry.
I ain't playing.
ETS pastor.
You know what?
Y'all about to clown her.
Listen.
Here comes the scripture, y'all. Hold on.
Listen.
Let the woman talk.
Can you repeat your question?
So the question is, what it was was the biggest failure, and what did you learn from it?
What was my biggest failure? I don't have a specific big failure. Similar to Beta, there are many times that I have failed myself, but every time you fall, you'll get up 10 times for that. So I wouldn't single it out to any, you know, ideal situation or thing. But what I can say is that I'm not a problem-oriented person. I'm a solution-based individual. So when I see a problem, my first thing is, okay, what is this possible solution? And I think if you can change your mindset to looking at what is a problem, what is the solution and not the problem, you will be able to maneuver out of your ill faster. So that's all.
Good.
Good. I'm my favorite barber in the world.
Thank you. Favorite tattoo artist. Well,
Without no ink.
You know, he ain't got no tats, but you know what I mean? Coming soon.
Appreciate
Put a face tat.
I was trying to get it early so I can get a tap.
It's all good. I was done early too.
Yeah, I was trying to get here
Fucked
like
up.
8:30, but I had to. Next time.
What you
Okay.
got, bro?
I'm gonna take time out there.
2.5 seconds.
That's Toxic B coming in.
Nah, my biggest failure was not believing myself at times. That cost me money, like
Word.
confidence.
Oh, I said word.
Oh, okay, yeah, but that's it. I don't think like I consider one thing, but every time I was too scared to take a chance on myself, like I failed.
Damn, that's real. That took a long time to become a tattoo artist, bro. That shit started like 10 years ago.
Right. The faster you fail, the better. Anyway.
Yeah.
And I feel like failure is like seasoning in a way. A little bit of when you're making wings, you just don't put one season. And you gotta put salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, all this type of stuff. And so
I don't even like that word, failure.
I know. Yeah.
It's really redirection.
It is. Absolutely. Absolutely.
For sure. Salt.
But that's the good thing. That's the reason why I put it at failure, because we all don't see it as a failure. We all saw it like a stepping stone. For me, I'll say my biggest failure was trying, because we all do it. My thing was I was trying to fit in instead of making them fit to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I was trying to be with the crowd, like, hey, this is me. You know, I'm trying to show them who I am. Where the whole entire time, they already know who I was, but I still was not giving them that. I was giving them like, hey, I'm here. You know, so when I looked back at it, I was like, wait, this whole entire time, this was really me. But because I want to show the crowd that, hey, I want to belong to the crowd, it was messing me up. It was not making me see my full potential. So I think that was my problem. You know, that was my biggest failure. My biggest failure was that the uniqueness was not coming out. Now I'm actually seeing the true potential of myself and how unique I am. And I'm using it to my full potential, like I'm going out there doing stuff. Like I don't care about what A, B, C say. As long as it fits me and I'm happy about it, I'm gonna go for it, So I feel like that's really, it's not a failure, it's just a lesson learned. It was a stepping stone for me. It was just like another obstacle. It's amazing. It's crazy how we all sit down here and we actually look back at it and we're like, man, I don't think it was a failure. It was just me being me, and I didn't know what I should do. Now I know better.
And honestly, I feel like a lot of what you would consider failures are not really failures, but they're points of character development, because as an individual now who's developed those characteristics, you look back and you're like, oh, that wasn't really a failure. That was just a stepping stone. So I really think those two correlate.
I agree with you. It's a failure only if you stay there.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
you didn't learn from it.
Yes. I always say, instead of me calling it a failure, I call it a mistake.
The same thing.
No, failure is like you saying that you stayed there. You don't want to go move because, okay, like for example, if you go and build something, right, and you feel that you're always looking at it like, if I do it again, it's gonna be the same result. To me,
Failure is if you don't do it again.
there you
know what
go.
I'm saying?
There you
That's
go.
what it is. If you fail at something, for example, B wanted to be a barber and he got a bad cut, and then he just like it fucked him up, and he didn't go. He's like, fuck it, I'm not cutting no more.
Yeah, that's for me. That's failure. That's pretty much
for
where
me.
Oh yeah,
for
that's me tattooing.
Yeah.
It makes sense. It makes sense. So to me, that's how I see it. But it looks like everybody out here don't call it a failure anymore. We call it.
Now we bosses. Listen, we don't.
All right.
That's on gang.
That's a good one. It is,
That was our
it's-
fastest.
That was a good question.
It was a
Go,
good
that's the
question.
fastest go around ever.
That was good. We did good, y'all.
I
That's
think because
well.
everybody don't want to fail. Anybody failing it,
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
no,
So they was
very
like,
good.
nah.
Everybody said, let me cover my ass first.
I had to think about my failure.
You drive lit.
Hold up.
I'm drunk.
Really, bro?
Yeah.
You and that girl.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm saying I think I got so many text messages, bro. I FaceTimed you all day today. Text you.
You ain't FaceTime me, Chunk. I'm starting to feel that love, huh?
Shit, I love you, bro. I love you.
Hit me up
There
doing
you
a
go.
session or something.
There you go. Feel less. Once I start calling you, don't get mad. I get tingling.
I'm gonna answer the phone, fool.
And I don't think
answer
you
the
calling
phone.
after FaceTime you.
That's what I
I've
prefer,
never
bro.
had a conversation with you. Everything has always been FaceTime.
Yeah. I need to see your face, bro. I need to see your face.
No, that's how I am, bro.
Yeah,
FaceTime all day.
I need you to see my
can't.
expressions. I need you to see how serious I am when I'm talking shit to you about the shit I'm
That's
talking
really
to you
true.
about. Oh,
Hey, bro.
I need you to see how much of a fool.
Hey, look, bro. I'm trying to come in and make the kebab for me, bro. No, I'm really right now.
Like,
I'm trying to divert the question. Like, yo, what's up?
I need
No,
you to
like
see
right
my
now,
face.
bro.
I need you to. Sometimes,
Yeah.
sometimes I sell my face with my face. Like I'm like, yo, I'm talking to you. You're not buying what the fuck I'm saying. You just buying what my face is saying. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Because a lot of the times I'm gonna be saying shit, but really the way
It's
I'm
just the one thing.
the way I'm looking at you, the way I'm looking at you, you buying that shit.
I mean, body language.
You buying that shit.
You sell your image first before anything.
You know what I'm saying? Plus I'm sexy as fuck, so
Oh, God.
I don't know.
Stop it. Stop it. Thought I was the sexiest man in the room. This man that took my thunder. Fuck wrong with it?
Can
My
you
teeth
send me
back
that
in.
link, bro?
Yeah, I got you. Another self-reflection question.
Cause I had niggas in my DMs talking about,
Huh?
oh, blase. Y'all wasn't talking about shit. Y'all was not letting the girls talk. Y'all was just yelling.
When?
Yeah.
Last time we see
And
that's
I-
bullshit.
And
That's
it sounded a
bullshit.
little familiar.
Oh,
That's
really?
bullshit, bro.
Send me that link again.
Alright.
That's bullshit.
How does
Then
that
the
help
Eddie
in
and
the
I'm
kitchen?
coming in.
Women definitely.
Oh, that's a good question. So yeah, since y'all want to talk, let's go. He said, how does that help y'all in the kitchen?
What?
Wait, what?
B said something.
What's the
B,
Oh, really? You scared now, B?
Nah, I'm saying, how does he know? That's all I can help in the kitchen.
Nigga, you in my kitchen. Stop playing.
Oh.
Y'all cook my
Hot
meal.
in here.
Y'all make my
Yeah,
meal.
yeah, then how the
Damn, I don't know how to cook.
Right.
I was
Shit, I
about
can
to
make
sing.
some.
Fuck your life. Bing bong.
I can make some hood food.
I was about to sing some Nelly, but I realized he just came out with a sex tape.
Who? Who?
Oh,
Nelly.
that-
No,
You gotta-
he just got leaked.
oh, do you-
Yeah,
I heard it was small.
I heard it was tiny too.
sister, yeah.
Well, my client pulled that shit up quick. She's like, you heard about the Nelly? I was
I
like,
hate
what?
you,
What are
motherfucker,
you?
bro.
She's like, you haven't been on
damn.
Twitter. I'm like, nah.
That's fucked up.
She pulled that video up real quick. I ain't never seen somebody know every click in the she clicked me, clicked me, and that bitch popped right up. I was like, whoa.
She probably was looking at it.
Whoa.
Oh, I sent it to you.
Funny as shit.
I bet.
My next question would be, what was your happiest moment of your life? And why was it?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm gonna make us think tonight. Okay.
Hey, I like I said, it's reflection night.
All right.
All right, go ahead, Rex.
he said,
I
by the
was
time
saying-
you're coming to me, I should get something to give to you.
Nah, I got something to give, bro. Like, fuck it.
What you got, Rex?
When my daughter was born, bro. Fuck it, bro. I cried like a motherfucking baby. That's all. That's the happiest day of my life, man. Oh, no. Also,
It's a whole
my
lot.
daughter,
It's,
my son, when I graduated from college, and my mom was crying. That meant a lot. Nah, that was it. Oh, when I became a tattoo artist, when I actually tattooed my first person successfully
okay.
by myself, that was probably one of the best days of my life because it started what I got now. I got to quit my job, and
Be you.
now I'm rich. No, I'm not, but I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to make it. I'm well off.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's a blessing.
Okay.
It's my happiest moment of my life. I got a lot of happy moments.
Fumba.
Rex kind of said it. Yeah, once my son was born, I think that's started.
Yeah, your black ass
Did you
was
cry?
happy as shit.
Did you cry, bro?
Nah, I didn't cry when my son was born, but I cried when my wife was in labor.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
High five.
Yeah. Yeah, she was in labor with 24 hours. I don't even.
She was in that joint for
Shout out to
72, bro.
women.
Damn.
She was 72, bro.
Sheesh.
72, bro. We was in the hospital looking at her like,
Yo, my
when
mom,
is this motherfucker coming, bro? Like,
she was dilated at 7 for 24 hours.
what? 7? Oh, fuck no. That should stop. Fuck no.
Yo, at one point she started going like this, and like my mom was like, "Take her."
Take her.
Hold on. Let me say it. Take her. Go, take that baby out.
Yeah, that's exactly how she said.
That's exactly how she said it. Take that baby out. Take her right now. Because we wanted a natural birth. Like, we wanted a natural birth so bad. Me and my wife was like, yo, natural birth. Yo, 24 hours later. Yo. Scariest thing of all. Watching them put the epidural in her back.
Yeah, that was pretty serious. Serious business, bro.
Hey,
that shit look.
I'm just gonna say it right
bro.
now. I appreciate y'all ladies because the shit y'all go through.
Man,
Yo.
what?
I got so much
I'm
respect. I say
sitting
this all
there
the
watching
time.
this shit.
But like from the day my wife gave birth, not even that day, 14 hours before she gave birth, I had the most respect for women I ever had
facts,
in my entire life.
facts,
Everything
facts,
changed.
Everything.
facts.
So the needle was this big.
Yeah, literally.
It's an
And the way that they
opportunity
have to sit.
The way they have to sit.
Yeah,
Yo, my
bro.
wife
That shit was
holding
fucked
me.
up, bro.
The strength, I never felt so much strength. I thought a nigga was holding me.
Bro.
I thought I was getting thrown out the club by bouncers.
When she got poked in her back, bro, her
Yo.
eyes, bro.
You ever seen the Wolverine when the needles
Oh
went
yeah,
into
when
it?
he went into and then he just like,
Yo, that was the shit right there.
man, I'm
Like,
proud of you guys,
I
man.
was like,
Females, y'all go
oh,
through a whole
God.
lot.
I ain't gonna say yeah.
No, I'm just talking about.
Nah,
I'm not
I mean,
even
it's-
talking about
it's-
that
it's-
side. I'm
it's
just
real.
talking about general.
It's real, but I mean, y'all take it like, geez, bro. Like, y'all make that shit look easy. I had to fuck around and be like, strut.
As soon as that shit go, I'm throwing hands. I'm starting to do.
That doctor gonna get
That
it.
doctor's getting
Nah,
knocked out.
it's when the baby come out. That's where I feel like watching the vagina spread to make the baby come out was kind of like wild to me.
My wife had a C-section. I literally
Nah.
saw her guts on the table. So.
No, I saw the guts, bro. I saw the guts. Like that bitch fell out right after the kids.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah, that was probably the realest. I was like, damn, I was there one
We
time.
gotta stop having this conversation because we got 3 females that haven't had kids yet.
Oh, none of y'all got
Yeah,
kids.
yeah. Let's move on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's move on.
All right, move on,
Proudest
move on.
moment you ever had in your life.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Obviously, it won't be kids.
Go ahead. Because them two over here is the only one going at
Yeah,
it.
Shawnee
It
over
was
here
a
like
beautiful thing, bro. It's like
shit. Shawnee over here having these
I
shit.
cried. I cried for both my kids.
Nah, shout out to all the women.
Thanks.
I would say I have a 2-part answer. So first and foremost, I'm somebody that tries to practice meditation, which brings you to the moment. So my happiest moments is every single moment that I get, every day that I'm alive, every day that I can be free, just be 1% better. So those are my happiest moments. But if I had to pick one specific thing, I would say it was my graduation at University of Maryland. I was the commencement speaker, so
Commencement
I got to
You were a
speak
commencement
on.
speaker?
She
Yeah.
got to
Don't
speak.
be so shocked.
Yo,
Yeah,
she
What
look
year
like-
did you graduate?
She look like
2019.
I graduated in 2012.
A shout out Turk.
Sir.
Turk Nation. So yeah, that was one of my happiest moments. Just to see my parents as immigrants really work their ass off and start from scratch and really give me the life that they never had. Shout out to all the immigrant parents.
Sorry, I missed the buzzer. It's supposed to be the clap.
So yeah, that was my happiest moment, just to be able to talk about my journey and shout out to my parents.
Commencement speaker.
I wish I was that smart.
Damn, your head not big for nothing.
Oh my God!
Thank you.
You know how
I'm
hard
saying
it is
this.
to be a commencement speaker at the University
That's
of Maryland?
big.
Bro?
Yeah, your head got to be
You know,
big for
you
that.
know how many Koreans you have to pass in order
Yo,
to get there?
Bro,
Yo.
them Asian people.
Bro,
But you know what she's
that's
good
what I'm
at?
talking
You know
about.
what? You know what?
They
Beta's
don't like
good
when you
at?
call them Asian.
You know what Beta's good at? She's very methodical with her pen. Like she writes like she's typing.
Thanks, bro.
So it's like when she's thinking, she has so because the head is she writes like she's typing. So like every word she writes is so like precise. You know what I'm saying? Like so when she was writing her speech, like she probably scrapped like 1,000 of those.
Yeah, and shout out to this one sitting right here because she definitely had my back on that one. So she was helping me.
Got you.
Yeah, thank
Yeah,
you.
that one got a big
Ghostwriter.
head too.
Ghost
That's
Rider.
Ghost Rider.
yeah,
You got the Ghost
Hey,
Rider
Drake,
cross.
you need somebody?
Yo, that one right there, she's on another level too. Like
I was just a speech coach. I
all
was just
three
helping
of them, low key.
It was
all
still
you,
help.
boo.
It was still help.
It's great to have like
Honest,
a man with that power, you know, that we can all say, hey, they're this. This is
honestly,
what
that's
they
why
are.
I'm not smart. They did all.
They do all the work for you.
They did all the work
Chunga,
for
at
me.
this
Chunga.
point, at
Oh,
this
God.
point, bro, shut your ass up.
I'm
Let's go
saying
ahead.
I'm being dead ass. That's why I'm not smart, bro.
Not smart.
Literally, like Bing bang. They did all the work for me, bro. If I need some shit done, on the computer, I'm calling her ass. If I need anything written, I'm definitely calling her. You feel me? So Jen, I'm still trying to warm my way up to Jen, asking her a whole bunch of shit. Cause
She obviously out here.
Nah, but if we
ghostwriting.
need a mindset shift,
Oh, yeah.
we go to
Yeah, you gotta shift her over here.
we,
Shift your mind.
Nah, we gonna shift my mind into this working out. bro.
Watch out for me, right?
Yo, listen. Every day I come and see you,
That's me. That's
oh
me.
Jesus.
sprinkling a little magic.
Sprinkle a little magic.
You notice every time I see you, you get close. Fuck working out. I ain't never gonna work out. You know what? One day I might do it. You know what? I'm gonna link up with you. You notice that?
He was honest though. He said it's not on his to-do list.
It's
Yeah.
not on my to-do list.
Yeah, but you notice like every time I see you, it's like a gradual like one day, maybe. You know what?
Cause I just
will
started
fuck
following
with
you. I can't believe that like it took until your birthday for me to follow you.
Isn't it
That's
crazy?
wild as shit.
Yeah.
Like, I do
You know what
forever.
I was thinking before you even followed me? I was like, I don't even have.
When I thought I followed you.
I was like, how do I get in contact with Rex? But I didn't want to call him because I know his ass.
Leave me alone.
But then I was like, you know what? I don't know. I think I was trying to find a picture to repost for you for your birthday. And I said, damn, this nigga swole. I said, I think this is where I need to be. I said, I need to be right there. Then I changed my mind.
All right. Jen, what you got?
I don't think I've arrived at the happiest moment of my life yet. Like I don't think I have one defining moment, but I feel like to be around authentic people.
Amen.
Like I feel like when you have had to like be parts of yourself, like whether it's like spiritual or like deep or like just like bullshit, and like when you gotta like show up as pieces of yourself, like you're like, where could I be the real me at, you know? So I think like I'm at a place in my life where like I love the people in my life, like the Chungas, the Vitas, like the Priscillas, the Jessicas, like all my friends. Like I think I'm at a place where like I can authentically be me, and I'm surrounded by a community that just like supports me, like pushes me into where I'm going. And so I feel like when you feel like you have the full force of your community behind you, like you feel like there's nothing you can't do. So I would say that makes me, you know, consider that as the happiest moment or like the happiest place I could be in my life right now.
That's dope.
That was hard.
What you
Yeah,
got?
it was good.
Damn, I keep calling you Pastor Brack.
Yo,
I told you, y'all about to cry. Shani, please.
Her happiest moments when she found the Lord.
Amen. Amen. And that's a fact.
Rush.
And that's a fact.
See, for you, just only
That's a
because of
keyword.
you,
Take it in.
I'm gonna change one of these bars here to like a song.
The presence of the Lord is
Hallelujah. Yeah.
No weapon.
way in the water.
Shondi's just.
But anyways, what you got? Don't mind them.
I ain't gonna mind y'all at all. Y'all ain't got no place in my mind. But you know, just like years before me, I wouldn't single a certain situation or an event to the happiest time of my life. I believe history repeats itself, and in every season of your life, there will be a happy point. So in whatever season you are, okay, you know, say when I was 19, I got my first job. That's my first job. That was the happiest, you know, moment of my life, right?
Yeah.
So on and so forth. But I don't think I've reached the climax. I think I'm still on my way there. But if I could pinpoint it to any other, you know, event or any other accomplishment, I would definitely say that Getting my master's was one.
Hey.
It was a
Deaf.
y'all won't get drunk tonight. Nah, I'm not on that.
I'm already hit. I'm
You
hurt.
gotta take
Good
You're not
job.
trying to go.
Thanks. That clap was late though.
Nah, I was.
He was
looking
trying
at
to. He was
this.
trying to grab his
Yeah.
lick.
Look
He
at
gotta
this
motivate
shot,
himself
bro.
with a
That's not a
shot.
shot.
Oh my.
I'm saying
You can baby sip it if you need to.
I got vodka.
I'm already lit.
Oh,
This drink
wow.
right here. I thought you had the last.
I thought I did too, but you know.
I'm gonna make-
I'm talking about last week. Last week, her ass had me hurt.
Today, so.
I'm gonna
I
make my
know how I got
mojito
home.
after this.
Look, y'all, I went to the chiropractor today. I've been going recently, and
Shit,
it is.
chiropractor.
But when I tell y'all, you feeling a big difference, and
You gotta go every
You-
now and then.
not every now, but I'm going twice a week. Because that's
That's
what
a
I
lot.
can do.
Twice
But
a
yeah, y'all,
That's a lot. That's a lot.
it's a lot.
You don't go.
I'm scared of them niggas.
Nah,
I don't know. I did it once. I faked the car accident, and I was trying to get some
Yeah,
money.
how the hell you make a car accident?
It wasn't like I faked it. Like I was in one, but I wasn't in pain. But I want to get
So
paid.
you had
One
whiplash.
Yeah. Nah,
So he said he next.
No, I just said I was
He
hurt.
said my arm
I
broke.
said, my mom always said if I ever get in a car accident, just say that my back hurt because they can't X-ray that shit to figure it out.
Yeah, they can't.
So
X-ray.
because they can't X-ray
Yeah,
to figure it out, you can
you know.
go as long as you want to until you feel better.
Yeah.
So
I mean, you
I
can have
said that
sciatica
my fucking
nerve
back
that
hurt.
would never-
Listen.
So I was up in there and it was cracking
for my
everything.
for my life people.
I went every
you-
4 days.
if
I went
you're
4
on
days
car
a week.
accidents,
Shit was great.
if you're on car accidents, call 1-800 ETS talks.
Nah, for real, I got a lawyer for y'all if y'all got a car accident. I tried
Hurt
to
one,
do
two, three.
everything.
Nah, I went through him and he told me to do it.
Oh, that's a real thing?
Yeah, nah, Big Al. Yeah, nah, he got me. He got me some bread.
He got
Oh,
a
you went to
commercial.
Big
I went through Big Al.
Are you serious?
I didn't know who else to call. Yeah, no, they actually work. Like I got.
Yo,
Y'all
fucking
friends with
dead.
Big Al or something?
Can y'all-
I didn't
can
know
y'all-
he
you
worked
know
with
Big Al?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah, big white dude.
Yeah.
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 But his name's not Al. His name's like Ralph or some shit. His name's not Al, bro.
I did not know that.
Yeah, no, his name ain't Al, bro. Like his name's
Big
not Al, bro.
Big Al is trying to be part
No,
of
it's
it, so
like-
they know who
He's
it
like
is.
Ralph Schweitzer.
Where you going?
Some crazy.
No.
Yeah, Jewish guy.
That's why I put it there.
But they're real prompt. Like
fine
they
over
get
there.
you your money like
Turn it in.
fast as hell.
He's
Like
fine
they
over
write
there.
you a check and everything. But he will tell you how to get
Dang,
the
you
most
get
money.
yelled at.
He's going to tell you how to get the most money. So. What's up,
What's
family?
going
How you
on,
feeling?
chap?
You looking beautiful, bro.
How you doing, sir? I love this brotherly love.
I know. Yes, can we like?
You look beautiful.
Yes,
You
yes,
look
for the brotherly love up here. Love to see it.
I think we would do it more if we didn't get shunned. You know what I'm saying?
We got shot.
No, I'm not saying you guys. I'm not saying you guys. I think look at this. I saw this thing on Instagram, right? Kanye was crying, somebody else was crying, and somebody else
Tyrese. It was Tyrese.
yeah.
And Kanye.
And niggas was cooking these niggas. Soft, right? Right, B?
Right.
There you go.
No, but on a
I
serious
see a
note,
video you cry.
Exactly. Exactly,
I got a
right?
video of me crying.
mental health is nothing to joke with.
You
If men
know?
cry,
I do have
men
a
are
video
allowed
of me
to cry.
crying.
Man, please cry for real.
Please
If you
cry.
cry,
Let it out.
you live long.
Your black ass was crying on your birthday.
Yeah, you had
No,
tears.
no, no, no.
You had that shit on.
You had
Yeah, we all saw that
Picture.
shit. We all that
Bro,
shit.
this was in the video, bro.
Show me a video.
I lived that cry
Yeah,
moment through
when it-
Instagram.
When
Kenny,
a
Kenny
nigga
has it.
So
Kenny
when
has
a
it.
nigga is
Fucking
crying, this is
archives,
what they
bro.
do.
Kenny has it.
No, nigga, I wasn't crying. My,
Hey, you
wanna know-
massaging
hey,
your
hey,
eyes.
hey,
My
hey,
cheeks-
hold on.
my cheeks were kinda
Y'all want to
hurting
know who
'cause
cried? Y'all want to know who cried? Y'all want to know who cried? Hey, y'all want to know who cried? Y'all want to know who cried?
Nah,
I'm a big.
he
Hold on, hold on.
he looked at his
You wanna know who
wife.
cried?
He looked at his wife.
This
and he
nigga
was
Leeway
like,
be
he was
crying.
like,
I had to give this nigga a hug.
I'm like that.
That's no cap.
Hey,
Hey, come on in.
you can come on this. Tell them to give you one cheer.
Nah, this
Because it's
nigga Leeway was really crying, bro. Like I had to hug him.
y'all,
I'm
that's
emotional.
opening.
I'm emotional. I
Bro,
let my
that's
emotional
your shit.
out.
Nah,
The hell you
nah,
think
he was
it?
good.
We
Hold on,
know.
I don't
hold on,
care
hold on.
what you
Nothing
say.
wrong
We know about
He was
But
good.
anyways, before we get to that,
Hold on, he was good the whole
you said
time.
your happiest moment, right? What's your
Oh my
No,
god.
he was truly happy though. Like it was literally he looked at
damn
me.
fucking
He
right?
looked at me, and then he turned around. He was about to give his speech, and immediately bust out in tears.
No, I want to hear what his
That was
happiest
being soft,
moment
even out of
is,
sadness.
and then I'm gonna tell you why.
That's not soft.
What's your happiest moment?
When he opened up his barbershop.
around with, people that I love.
Yeah.
Spending time that, you can't pay for. So if I'm
Stop
around
saying
love
soft,
people,
y'all.
I'm just messing with him.
And they're gonna be like, "Oh, women don't let us be soft."
That's your happy
you
emotion.
enjoy life with
Oh,
people.
here
I'm
we
just
go.
messing with
Because you
him.
can't pay for that.
He's
Right.
toxic softness. Come on.
Oh God, here we go again.
Can that be our next topic? Because why can't y'all be emotional? Why?
No. We're gonna get to it.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to it.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to it. I just wanted to get
Hey, bro, you eat
the
chicken
happiest moment out of the way. We're gonna get to that.
You eat chicken like white people. Look at all that meat on that bone, bro. What the fuck you got going on, fool? What the fuck happening here, bro? What kind of disrespectful ass African shit is that? Don't y'all eat the bone? Nigga, you ain't even get down to the marrow, bro. Fuck happening here?
I wish I could have. I wish this camera.
That's why he has to cover it with a napkin.
What the fuck is happening over there,
But
bro?
let y'all see.
Nigga, did you take a nibble out of each one?
That's right. I
Like,
thought he was saving it for later, but he ain't want y'all to see
God.
what's going on.
You're not
Damn.
pushing P. I like that.
Anyway,
I like that.
All right, B said his happiest moment.
not at all. There's no pee pushing.
So
over there.
so B said his
He
happiest
pushing
moment
bones. Like,
is when you with family or when you with Chung. Let's get the man his platform.
Trying to take my time.
No. I was just talking about pushing soft.
Okay, let's don't push stuff right now. We'll push this off after. Let's finish this one.
Yes, that's my happy.
Go ahead, B.
Huh? You said go ahead, B.
I said go ahead.
Oh, lady. Lava lady. I got it. What's her name again?
Beater.
Lady B.
Lady
Lava
B.
girl.
Lady B.
Okay. But yeah, happier moment. They were not getting it.
Oh, y'all didn't get it?
Yeah.
My happiest moment is when I spend time with my loved ones, like quality time. You can't pay for that. It's priceless.
He talking about us. Yeah.
Yeah, next question.
For me, my happiest moment was actually every day is a happy moment for me because I get to understand what I actually create and what I'm giving out. But two of them. One of them is the day my mom told me she's proud of me. That was my happiest moment.
She's African. That hit different.
You know what I mean, right? You know what I mean. Yeah. So when my mom told me she was proud of me, I looked at her and I was like,
Did she hug you?
no. She just looked at me and she was like, I'm so proud of you for what you did. I looked at her, I was like, this coming from you is the best thing ever. And then the most happiest moment of my life was when I built this place. Like,
Facts.
well, I built everything, but this is like my prize possession, like anything else that I had. The reason why Chunga would know that because I have no head of where I was going. Tattoo came out from nowhere. Like, I'm about to start doing tattoos and I took it as a joke. And then now it's something that is really serious to me. So it's like one thing that I would never regret. Like, no matter what happened to it, I'll always go back to be like, this is what made me Leeway or Leroy.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
And I cried. Yes, I damn fucking cried.
It's not. You're not.
Who was the first person to give you a hug when you cried?
No, I love giving out my emotions. I love giving my emotions. Anybody that
You notice it's not the women not letting the men be soft. It's the men getting
It's the
on
men.
being
It's
soft.
too impressive y'all to talk about it. It's not about us.
Now, let's get into B and all this fucking ranch he just poured on his plate. Like he's about to finish them bones. Certified soft. Certified soft. This, oh God. But where you get that shirt from, my good man? Huh? Boo Hoo Man? Hold on.
Wait, he not getting paid?
Sponsored. So
Yeah,
on
yeah,
camera,
yeah,
he
yeah.
said-
That's like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
black owned jump. You just found that shit. Damn. I never heard of Boo. I like that jump.
Boohoo is like Shein, Fashion Nova.
Yeah.
Boohoo
Oh, for
has
real?
their own section for men.
Oh, it's online shopping. Can you send that shit to me, please?
I think that's some Fashion Nova shit.
Because that right there is hard,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Because I shop at Fashion Nova,
I shop there too.
but I like that shirt. That shirt's fire.
I got a hoodie in the car right now. Shit's Fashion Nova.
I got a whole bunch
I just
of
know-
shit.
Extra small.
I just know every other
wear small,
thing.
man?
If I'm not going out,
Extra small?
I just know if I'm not going out, all my clothes $2.
What you got going on? That's why your shirts fit so damn tight, bro. You need.
If I'm not going out, my clothes is gonna be $2. The top it can go is $10 for hoodie.
All right.
Damn, he said.
Shut up.
Next
Wrap it
question.
up.
All right, let's go to the next question.
Yeah.
All right.
Hell.
So the next question we got is, what's something people seem to misunderstand about you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's start with
shit.
Jen. You're right.
Oh, it's an app.
What do people misunderstand about me?
Yeah.
Ooh. Hold on, is it our turn?
No. They're going that way.
Oh, okay.
Alright. I think my personality can come off very like introverted or like quiet. So like I think people can think like I'm not interested or like I'm just like not trying to add to different stuff. But I'm actually just very selective about who I give my energy to. So I think kind of similar to my comment, like I feel like with me, I desire to be around people who I can be my full self with. So like when I gotta like piece myself together, I can only show you part of me. It makes me less like, to be honest, like interested in like that conversation, those relationships, staying in those areas. So I think for me, it's like if I'm ever just like quiet or like you see me not being engaged, it's just like, you know, I feel like I can't be my full self in this area. But like when you get to see like the real Jen, like I can be goofy, I could be serious, I could be like spiritual, I could be, you know,
Whatever.
whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like I'm just very
Be hood.
I could be all of the
Oh,
above.
she could be very hood.
I could be all of the above.
She
But
is
like
very
I'm just
hood.
selective. Like I kind of like I gotta be able to trust you with all of me. And like if I can't, I'm like I'm just gonna get this little piece right here.
And I think like that's just to pick it back off of Jen. I think like that's in all relationships. It's not just like in like romantic relationships. It's in all relationships. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you're my friend, I need to feel comfortable enough to be who I am whenever I am, even when I'm vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like it should be like any type of, you know, gray areas in that situation. Especially if you know me. Yeah. I understand where you're coming from.
Okay, I understand. All right,
Thank you, B.
faster.
That's good. Y'all funny with that because I might get you scripture. But
Okay. Hallelujah.
Amen. Like I said,
Hold on.
like I said,
She is not spit not one scripture.
We're waiting on it.
We're due for
coming.
one.
It's
Once
coming.
that tequila get out of her system, it's on the crack.
We're waiting on it.
So the question is,
It's coming. Yeah, it's coming.
Hold on, let me put it back. So, what's something people seem to misunderstand about you?
what's something that people seem to misunderstand about me? I think it is based on which group of people that I'm with and who I'm with. So, for example, I can have the community of church look at me and say, oh, she way too much in her flesh, but it's not that I'm in my flesh. I have my thorns and I'm transparent. I can have people that that's good.
There you go.
Come in.
Let her speak.
I can have people who, you know, like to talk and debate and discuss, whether it's at work or whether it's in a community that challenges my intellect. And, you know, if I don't talk, oh, is she dumb? No, baby. I don't have anything to say. Let them know. And so, you know, I really think it what people misunderstand about me, it's just based on like how they know me and like what the context of that relationship is. But you have to know who people are in your life. You have to know what roles people are. You can't give family access to friends or friend access to family. It's like, with Jesus and the disciples. When he went to go pray at Gethsemane, he asked Peter, James, and John to go with him. He didn't ask Simon. He didn't ask, what is his name? Not Timothy, but, the other disciples,
he asked Peter, right?
Yes, Peter, James,
and John.
Isn't that the nigga that turned him down 3 times?
That's Judah.
It is. That was Judas.
No.
That was Peter.
Oh no, Peter is the one that
Peter
turned him
denied
down
him
3 times.
right.
That's what I'm saying.
You're right.
God damn.
Changa knows what the fuck you talking about. Come on, Changa.
But the only reason
You
I'm
better come
saying
with the
that,
I'm just asking. I just want to make sure, you know what I'm saying?
no, you're right.
I don't want to go pray with a nigga that about to stab me in the back.
You gotta pray.
But
you gotta
even
pray.
related with that,
gotta
but you
pray.
just going back to that, like you have to know who's in your circle because when they went with him, they didn't even pray. They fell asleep.
Yeah.
See?
So you have to be mindful of like, who are these people in my life? Can they understand me or do they misunderstand me? And then from then, how do I move? That's it.
Snakes. That's why he died and came back.
Chunga, what?
Wait. Why did he die and come back?
Yeah.
Because, bro, he was trying to get away from these snakes. You know what I'm saying?
Lord. Hey, don't speak blasphemy.
That's not why he died and come back.
He died for my sins. Amen. Amen.
They had my man on the cross, and he was like, while he was being hung, he couldn't forgive them, and they didn't
Yeah.
know what they do.
Obviously.
He love y'all. Even y'all
I
don't
always-
know.
Obviously.
I always
Come on,
say
guys,
he
obviously.
gave us one of the best FU of all time.
That's the list.
FU.
It's
Forgive
the
them.
exact opposite.
What?
Forgive you.
Forgive you. Oh, look at you. Look at-
He
See how you put
said,
that
let
shit
me
in there.
finish.
See
He
how you put
said,
it in
let
there.
me
Forgive
finish.
you. Forgive you.
I really feel like that was a Mike Todd move.
Yeah.
That sounds like something that Mike Todd would do.
I'm
Well,
saying,
my apostle has done that too. My apostle preached a sermon called "FU."
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
Forgive you.
He said, "Let me finish."
Alright.
But okay.
We all know the word of
All right,
God,
B.
so we
All
just
right.
come on, man.
All right, so now we're going with B.
Me.
The lady B.
Okay, so what's the question one more time?
It's love.
What's something people seem to misunderstand about you?
Misunderstand about me. Okay, so opposite of Chunga and Jen, I'm more of an open book. Because of my upbringing, I try to be love and compassion, but people don't think I have like another scale to me, which is like
What is
I'll
what?
cut you off and like I won't talk to you. But I think 30 is like this something happens between 28 and 30, right? Where it's just like you don't care no more.
Facts.
That's
so
really 40.
I definitely have 40.
It's a 30. It's a 30 when that
it
bitch
definitely
split.
happened for me, like in that
Shit.
28 to 30 range.
You're not a cougar yet.
I don't know. Let her talk. So, but
Chum,
yeah. So
Yo, what you mean? I'm just saying facts. Okay, shit. I'm just saying facts.
but yeah. So it's one thing to be loved and light and all that and hold space for people and let them know that you're a safe space because of the traumas that they've been through. But it's another to know like you won't project on me. I do have boundaries. I'm empathetic, but I will hold you accountable for your shit. So yeah, don't bring that over here because I've done my healing and you're not about to come and dump yours. Yes.
Amen. Amen. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're
I've
not
done
gonna
my
dump nothing
healing.
on
Don't
us.
come and dump. Yeah. Like do your
That's
work.
a bar. Heavy.
That's a J. Cole bar.
Yeah. That's the bar. I
J.
like
Cole
that.
taking it when he wants. Okay.
Cap.
All right, so
Cap.
Chunga, pay attention, bro.
Oh, I know. I'm trying.
all right,
Um,
man, where do y'all want to go first? Who's going first?
I don't know. I'll go. What was the question again?
We're all forgetting that question.
What's something people seem to misunderstand about you?
That I'm an extrovert.
Okay.
Right? People think that I'm like outgoing, and
You are.
No, he's not.
so that's the
You're
defense.
when I date you.
I know. Sexy as
He's
fuck.
a-
Wait, what?
Extrovert.
Sexy as fuck. Sexy.
That was gay as fuck. All right.
So yeah, people think like I'm an extrovert. People think that I'm like, because I can have a conversation with anybody and because I respond to, other people's energy, it's only because I'm an introvert.
You're an antisocial extrovert.
There you go. I use my extrovertedness to as a defense mechanism. Right? That's what protects me. That's the coding around me. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, if that doesn't work and you see the real person that you're interacting with, then you might be a little scared. You feel me?
Yeah.
So like for me,
Those that have not seen it yet.
yeah, for me being an extrovert as a mechanism, it's a way of keeping me happy. I don't really do it for other people. I do it for me. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm in the business of what I do, because helping people allows me to get everything that I'm able to get in my life. That's why when I see clients, achieve their goals, it makes me happier than getting money or or taking credit. because that's not me. You feel me? What's me is, seeing you achieve your personal goals and excelling and helping other people. You feel me? So that's what people like, have a misconception about me, is that I'm an extrovert, but I'm really not. I'm just,
That's how you protect your things.
yeah, that's,
Who
yeah.
got on Valentino? It smells good because I can smell
Antino.
Valentino. It smells good.
But anyways, Rex, what you got going on?
I can smell the Valentino too.
Damn, bro.
Okay.
what's the
I
question?
knew it was Valentino.
Damn, what's
My
up with
fault,
y'all?
baby.
The question is right there.
Hold on.
It's going
Oh,
round
bro,
and round and round and
Y'all,
round.
we look good on the screen.
Sexy as fuck. All right. Anyway, some people misunderstand about me. People like to judge a book by its cover.
That's how you supposed to do it.
You know?
Now you gotta read it.
I mean, you might want to read
Nah,
into
that's
my
too much.
story.
Whoever wrote a review off of the cover.
Shoot, I used to read Spark Notes and Clip Notes.
Right.
That's
So wait.
good.
All right, y'all hold that thoughts.
Yeah.
Right.
Huh?
Bro, this is my second one.
This is a
Wow.
motherfucker.
This is my second one.
You're 30 seconds.
This is my second one. On God.
I guess
I
next
just had a
time,
cup.
next time I had to go look for the bigger
This
bottle.
is my second
Yeah,
one.
we need to find
All
a
y'all
bigger
long
bottle.
story.
I gotta find a
We
bigger
gotta
bottle.
find
This
a
is
gallon,
my
bro.
second
That shit-
one.
You know what's the crazy thing? That was the last one.
They don't have gallons for those.
Yes,
They
they
do.
do.
Not the
They
honey.
do.
In
Yes,
the
they do.
hood, they do.
Yes, they do.
In the
They
hood.
do. We just had
We
one.
just had a
We
whole
just had a
bottle.
gallon.
a whole
For the
big
honey?
one.
Yes,
Yes.
it's the honey.
Well,
Yeah,
y'all
we
gotta
had
go
a-
to
we had a
Southeast
gallon
for
of it.
that.
No, it wasn't last week. It was the week before.
We gotta call our plug.
Y'all gotta go to Southeast for that.
No. It was down the street.
Yeah.
The gallon was down the street.
Hold on, for the honey jump?
The honey
How
jump,
come
bro.
I ain't
Big
know
ass
this?
gallon, bro. Same
You
bottle,
know,
just big
it's
as
because
fuck.
Man.
That motherfucker was-
So what you got? What you got, Rex?
Oh shit, what was I? Oh, yeah. So they try to judge a book by its cover. Like, there's a lot of people that see me, and after they talk to me, they be like, bro, I thought you were gonna fuck me up the first time. You know what I mean? And I mean, yeah, I might give off that approach. Nah, I will fuck somebody up, but like, I may give off that approach, but like, if you could tap into my mind, I got a lot to offer. You feel me? So like, just. It's just a
Graduated
look,
from
man.
college, man. It should be.
Yeah, but see, people like even in high school, bro, they always thought that I was gonna be the bully. You know what I mean? I'm always bigger than everybody.
Aren't you the bully though?
Nah, yeah, I used to wrestle, so they used to think I was a bully because I used to, pin
Okay.
people for a living. But
In high school.
yeah, nah,
Where he don't get paid.
Yeah, fuck no.
So
I
for
think
the-
that's the best though. You gotta give people what they don't expect.
Yeah.
Nah,
Like,
so I like
love
I like the fact that I scare people. I don't know why, but I do. But then
It's a good thing.
I
Defense. Thank you.
But then as soon as I open up my mouth, they be like, "Oh, this motherfucker got a teddy bear." And then until we get to
There you go.
one of them questions that's on
This
there,
boy
you know,
love to play with that word.
Look, until we what word
Soft.
soft. Nah, I'm soft. I'm a softie. Nah, I'm a softie. You feel me?
I mean,
But
give it up for the soft man
Yeah,
and the
I'm
men
a
who are
softie,
like
bro.
allowed to be emotional.
I'm a softie.
They needed the clap.
I was playing around. Sheesh.
I'm a clap for my
When I was
motherfucking
playing
self.
around,
Clap for my motherfucking self.
when I was playing around, anybody was doing.
Do you see everybody reaction when I hit that buzzer?
Yeah.
Nah, but like, bro. Men shit, have they space to be emotional, bro.
There you go.
Like, we talk.
So
I mean, we might hide it in private, but
okay.
No, hold on.
No,
Who said that?
It's a man thing. It's a man thing. It's a man thing.
I
It's
have
a
a
man
question
thing.
for that.
No,
Transparency.
it is a
Wait.
man thing.
Wait, I
It's a
have a
man
question
thing. We
for
handle
that.
our shit
I
in
have
the
a
dark.
question for
That's
that.
just what is what it is.
I'm gonna wait till he goes.
We literally hide our shit in the dark
Right. Well,
because
I
we
got-
have a certain standard that we live up to outside.
Hold that thought. Put that in park. Put that in park.
We've been waiting for that question to pop up.
Can I just say something real quick?
Because they're gonna get into it and we
No, it's not good. We're not gonna get into it. Obviously, I think that because a man is the least respected living thing, as far as like not
That's
living
the
thing.
woman.
I don't.
That's
agree
the
with that
woman.
Oh, they about to snap your motherfucking neck.
You see what I was saying?
Hold on. No. In this aspect, as far as emotionally, a man is like the first thing you care about is a woman and a baby, right? Kids, dogs, and women are the like that's like the most protected. A man is not protected at all, so we have to put on this front that we're not emotional, because the minute we show our emotional side, we become prey.
You want to know something? He's speaking some shit.
You know what I'm saying? It's like predator prey. If a lion becomes soft, his fucking brother gonna eat his ass up.
I feel that.
Look at Scar
but
and Lion
can I rebuttal that and say that I feel that there is strength and vulnerability? I feel as though there's strength
There
and
is
vulnerability.
To the right,
And-
to the right species. A man can be vulnerable to a woman, and a woman can find that very attractive. But if that he trusts, and a woman that he's looking to pursue. But if I don't know Rex, and I just come out of nowhere like, my girl just broke up with me.
I mean, I don't think y'all would do that on a regular.
Yeah, I know, but some men do that all the time. You know this. You were.
But why is it soft? But see, like,
Because he doesn't know this person. He doesn't know this person.
Wait.
Because he doesn't know this person.
What you got, B?
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's just frustrating because it's really men tearing men down. It's like it's pussy is a bitch.
No.
It's the verbiage. It's like
It's not that.
I'm saying that the totality of things. I'm like, men need to create that safe space for other men to be able to be like, bro, I had a day today, or like it doesn't even have to be on a scale of certain things.
Well, B, like I understand where you're coming from, but like, look at this.
I'm just saying what I aspire for.
now the reason-
world I
in this-
aspire
look,
for.
I can say the reason why I can talk to him. I can talk to him. I can talk to him.
Because no
They
bullshit.
can call me
Leeway talk
soft,
about
but we
shit all day.
understand why
in
he's
this-
calling me soft.
In this projector
But
right
outside
here,
of this, I can't go outside and be like,
Yeah,
man,
no.
this is what's
Hell
going
no.
on.
hell
Then I become a prey. Like
no,
this.
no, yeah. Then you get ate up.
It's the
Then you
random
get it
guys
out.
that you don't
And
know.
those are the things that makes us
It's
also
the people that we don't
When
know.
you put it like that, I mean,
But if you can,
But that's for anything in life. Like you have to know who you can trust. Like your business is not for everybody. Whether you're a female or a man, you have to know who you can trust with those vulnerable parts of yourself.
But-
you can't trust everybody.
Yeah,
in
you
those
can't.
spaces.
But there's 90%
Right.
men.
should a lot of
For
men
a man,
will trust.
for a man, it's only like a 4% ratio, because if I only have 5 friends, 3 of them I might not even be vulnerable with.
right,
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But if you got 30 friends and you're a woman and you guys are really friends, you're vulnerable with every single one of them.
I feel like you gotta pick your friends.
Well, yeah, I know, but it's not
Okay.
even about that. It's about being the image that a man has to uphold. It's a little bit different. You feel me? That's why I said like the man is the least respected person, because at the end of the day, if look at it in this way, if me and you have a kid right now and anything happens, you get everything. You get everything. It don't even matter what the fuck I did. If you smack the shit out of me and I just pinned you down to the wall to hold you down,
You going to
and you
jail.
say that I smacked you or I touched anything, any bruises on your body, I'm gone. My money's going to you. My child is going to you. My everything is going to you.
some real shit.
You feel me? So it's just like people say, "Oh, I want everything to be equal." That's not how that's not how it works. You can't be like, "Oh, I want a man to be vulnerable," and then this is another thing. A man that becomes too vulnerable, women are not even attracted to them. You feel
You
me?
know what? I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
That's true.
I agree with you.
Like,
Like I like a man to be vulnerable with me, but like you have to,
I feel like we have to be in that place first. Like I'm fine with that,
No,
but
that
like
shit
I don't
fine.
have a relationship. Like I had somebody recently who like in our first conversation was like, I've been through this and I'm healing, I'm da-da-da-da. And like for me it was a turn off because I'm like, I don't know you like that. Like why are you opening up to me on our first conversation? But I feel like after you develop, like, okay, I know who you are. That's with anybody. I think even as a woman, like you need to know when is the appropriate time to bring that out.
Yes,
It is. I do
you know,
agree with that.
so it's-
But I feel like we are all in charge of changing the culture. So I think we're all joking and kidding right now, but it's you soft, you this, you that. Y'all are also in charge of your own culture because you are also leaders in your own communities. So if you make the decision that when a man speaks up, you're gonna defend him and be like, you know what, bro, you not soft. Like I 100% agree with you. I've been there. Like y'all can change the culture, and it might not be on a national scale, but it could at least be
in your community. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
That was well said.
As by nature,
You can't hear.
you're gonna be deemed as soft. So what you can do is create a safe space where people can come.
Like this.
You froze him in time, I think.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm just trying to see what the fuck.
You frozen in time.
Bro, I'm
See
lit,
that?
bro.
I'm not.
I
Chuck
am
up finish the
fucking
bottle.
lit.
I bet that was my second one. Oh, yeah.
I should have brought my own.
I drank a lot of that bottle. bro.
That was my second one on God. Y'all know I'm out there.
I mean, you can't have one bottle. Y'all go ahead. Let
Y'all should have
B
told
finish
me.
it.
Alright.
Let
Alright.
B, let
Alright,
B
go ahead.
before we
Alright.
drill.
Taking all our time.
Go ahead, B. Toxic
Yeah,
B,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
Toxic beat back.
In the booth.
Yeah, we can just create a safe space where everybody feels comfortable.
This.
Yes, yeah, we can come up. We can't go outside and expect everybody else.
Right,
That's all I'm saying.
No, I feel you. I feel like, you know, wherever you go, where your poker, where I can't talk tonight, y'all. What's going on?
You lit as fuck. Yeah, it's all right.
You know why you can't talk?
Why?
It's screw.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Wow.
You
But
guys
anyway,
should-
You know
Hold on,
John
hold on, hold on.
3:16.
Yo, let's go back.
Let's just
It's
say,
in my heart.
just say one scripture right now. Let's move on. I know this is-
John 3:17, since everybody know John 3:16, for God sent not his son into the world to condemn the world, but that through him the world might be saved.
Yep.
Amen.
Woo!
Anyway, but I think it's important to wear your poker face. I think, you know,
That's
it's
it right there.
there's some, and I'm not saying like walk around and gain power, but when you walk in power and you walk in authority, nobody should be able to read you, but they should be able to gravitate to you. So I think once you balance that, you know, dang, that even what we're talking about anyway. But once you balance that, that aura, you know, it makes people vulnerable. It makes people comfortable with you. And I think as men, like, I mean, I get it. You know, a lot of y'all don't want to be too vulnerable. A lot of y'all don't want to be too, you know, it's not even like, oh, let me not cry. But it's like, am I safe to cry around you? No. And so, but I think finding that community is important, but not just like finding it, but learning each other and holding each other accountable. Because I think what happens is so many of y'all, and not just y'all, but us too, like we'll meet and we'll have a simple conversation, but there's no accountability down the line. It's just like, it is what it is. But
Well,
you
also
know.
it's a difference because like when women do each other dirty, it's not really as dirty. If a man does a man dirty, it's, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing you dirty for real. You feel me? So I think like the space is a little bit different.
I disagree with
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
That's not fully accurate.
Because women can be dirty. Women
Women
yeah.
be dirty, but the issue with guys is our pride and ego.
Our pride and ego, and that's, I mean,
So
maybe
regardless
that's
of
how
what
I
you
should have
did,
said
if
it.
I-
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Then maybe that's how I should have said it. I just feel like it's a little bit different in my aspect. It's
Not a little bit,
from
it's different.
yeah, from my perspective and from my experiences. I just know that I have to work 3 times as hard as anybody or anything else.
But you can also say that for women too, because like look at it like us.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to the working field, we don't even get paid as much as men. Like we have to
They
fight.
say
and
the woman
work.
is the most
the
disrespected.
black
Yeah.
woman is
at the very bottom.
Absolutely,
Mhm.
absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Well,
We have to work twice as hard. We gotta prove ourselves twice as hard. We gotta go around corners and bend our back in a certain way where it's like, you know, we're doing more work. And
We
for
even
what?
need like the
In the
support of
United
men
States.
too. Like, you know,
In the
sometimes.
United States.
Well, I think the United States is still one of the more like progressive. So I'm like,
Yeah.
where do you
Well,
think that women are higher up in different countries?
Well, not
than?
higher up, but like from where I'm from, like the men respect the women utmost. You know what
Well,
I'm saying?
in my
Because they know
country,
their role.
two women need to come to court to be equivalent to a man.
Well,
so
where you from?
really,
Yeah, yeah.
Iran.
So
I did not know.
Oh,
Wow,
yeah.
that's good.
So
So,
the woman
you know.
is the most disrespected.
That's crazy.
and I agree with you for
Okay.
sure. I just think that, you know,
I love
things,
this.
Things are starting to change up a little bit.
I'm over here chilling while I'm hearing all this
Check
conversation.
out my mixtape. Check out my mixtape, y'all. September.
I don't-
I love this.
What
What you rapping about?
No,
Where
not
women
too
are starting to
bad.
become like their own bosses and stuff like that.
Like with
You
the
know?
feminists.
Yeah, like I think women are
Well-
starting. I think women are starting to become. There's a lot of boss women out here.
I
Like,
don't like
I think that even if you're a boss woman, let's say I'm a boss woman, I'm making 150K. The person doing the same job as me is making 3. You know, so I think you can say maybe you see more women in power, but they're still not competing or getting the equal pay or the equal respect that they're deserved compared to their
Well, they got-
counterparts.
Okay.
and can I this I so this is a learning experience for me as well, and I'm just gonna say it in the manner that I am thinking about it logically, right? And let's take, obviously, I'm not gonna say that. I know B's not gonna agree with me. I think women are obviously smarter than men, right?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay, I was just about to say. I was just about to tap in and be like, go in.
Right.
Ain't gonna say nothing.
So what I'm saying is there are certain things that men can do that only an anomaly of women can do. You feel me?
Okay.
And there's so many of these things out there that require just brute strength that women can't do. So that pay, and I think because of how long it's been, it's hard to shift the balances. You see what I'm saying? Because there's so many jobs that a woman definitely cannot do, and that a man can do, and there's jobs that most men don't want to do, and that's why they're leaving it up to women to do. So I think that pay grade, yes, I agree that the pay should be equal, but also there's certain things that I don't agree with, because at the end of the day, you're not going to be able to move as we might be doing the same job, but you might not move at the pace that I'm moving.
Yep. To summarize what you're saying, I agree. Like, people want equal result. You get equal opportunity, that doesn't mean we can get the same result. Like, men have had a head start in a lot of fields. Just like there are women-dominated industry where men not gonna get paid as much.
Right.
We understand that, but women want to take that spot. Like,
But what if it's an industry that's not gender specific?
For example,
like, okay,
women weren't working until later on.
They were, and then when we started working, we worked because we
But you
had
started,
to.
so men have had a head start.
They have.
For example,
had a head start,
my
but when is
industry,
it
I'm a
gonna
barber,
catch up?
right?
How is
It's
it
not
gonna
going to catch up.
Yeah,
It's
how's it gonna
like
catch
we
up?
can't run that back.
Yeah, it's not gonna.
So you gotta understand the gap, but also work towards it. I'm all for women empowerment, but I'm
Also-
just saying we gotta understand that other people had a head start.
Right.
Well, okay, let's look at the black community specifically then. If you look at the black community, okay, in terms of a head start, at some point for people who are born in America, like, if your black ancestors were in slavery, like, to win your freedom, you had to fight in the war. Now, during those times, women started working. So we're talking about a head start. Black men did not have the same job as white men.
Well,
So if
But
we're
do you
even
think
looking at our black male counterparts, y'all were at war, but I was at home working.
But hold
so
on.
it's like so there's
But
still
hold on,
a-
but hold on,
But hold on.
Oh,
on,
I got
hold on,
this.
yeah.
I got this. I'm listening.
Okay.
So what are you saying?
So what I'm saying, things are also defined by like race, ethnicity, where you come from. So on general scale, you could say a white man, a white woman are at a different place than like a black man, a black woman.
Which they
But
are.
like, yes, but when you come to the community and even talking about like men versus women, because if you have to realize that black women are at the bottom, there's a point where black men became above. Why did that happen? Because they were male, not because they started earlier. Okay, go ahead.
Hold on.
No. Black, and I understand what you're saying, right? I'm a history person.
What is she saying?
So you're saying that because black men were out at war, black women technically started working before black men, and then black men came and surpassed, right? In the United States.
Wait. Black women were doing the jobs that black men were doing prior to going to war.
No.
So
Yes.
they were.
They were.
We weren't at white people
Yeah.
level. We were not with white people yet. Like we didn't
Nah,
have. We were in factories.
But the
you
black
know,
women
we
took
were
jobs that
farming.
black men left and went to war.
Yeah.
So they had a gap. So they had a period where they were
So
not
men
working
already
those
had a
jobs.
head start.
But then they had a lapse. So it's like, let's say
They have
it's
a
a
lapse.
year.
Being
They have
in
a
the
lapse.
so let me tell you something about the United States, right? When you go into the military, you become a different status, whether you're a woman or a man,
Yeah.
right?
We still don't respect our military and our
Well,
veterans.
that's a
We
that's a
should,
different
so
case. That's a different case.
I wouldn't put it as a higher ranking status.
It is.
It's definitely a higher ranking.
If I want to secure
For sure. For sure. For sure.
Y'all don't come into this.
For sure.
Just
You know
continue
why?
doing
You know
your
why?
thing.
You know why? Because when those men went away to war, they were put in their life. They're saying that I'm going to die. Because when they were sending black men away to war, they're expecting you to die. You see what I'm saying?
But at that point, their lives
So-
didn't mean anything.
Right.
They were fighting for their freedom.
so when they do come back,
Technical.
There
Not
was a
fighting for
token.
freedom.
there was
They actually were told that if they fought in the war, they would be freed.
and that's what I'm saying. There was a token of, hey, I will put you ahead if you return. You see what I'm saying? So that the black women that were working when the black man left and the job that they were working, when that black man came back to take his job, he was a tiny bit higher than that black woman because he already went away and fought and came back. You see what I'm saying? So yes, it's never going to be equal, no matter what. Look at the sports world. Look at the women's basketball and men's basketball. Women want equal pay. Women's soccer.
I think society has separated those two.
No, it's not. It's
They
not.
have.
It's not.
So-
You know why? You know why? Because women's soccer and men's soccer or whatever sport, right?
Yeah.
The men's sport brings so much more funds to whoever owns that company than the women's sport.
Why is that?
Because the women is. I'm gonna be straightforward. It's lower.
Or
it's
Not
more-
only
slower.
that,
maybe
it's
because
a
they're
head
more
start
It's
too.
slower.
There was a head
I
start
don't want to
too.
watch women basketball all day.
No, it's not.
I can
even-
watch a game.
Bro, it's
Yes.
not even that.
It's more. It's
women
better
don't-
for entertainment.
No, women don't have an audience. They try to take the men's audience because the men
Nah, I
been
don't-
playing. Yes.
I mean,
It's the head start.
but
Head
I
start.
think it
Let's
comes
talk
down
about
to-
head start.
No. I want to hear what B has to say.
So the NBA, right? It's a league that's been on for 75 years. The WNBA is 25 years old.
Head start.
So they trying to create an audience. They want men to watch their basketball game. Like you're begging people that aren't interested in what you're doing to watch what you're doing, and then you're gonna complain that they're not watching. Create your own audience.
And then you're gonna complain that you're not getting paid as that.
Right? Like they don't
It
want to
doesn't
watch
make no
you.
sense.
So
I feel like at the end of
So-
the day, it comes down to entertainment. Now, men are able to do things in certain sports that women are not able to do.
So
It's not
you know
even
what I
that,
mean?
bro.
But not-
It-
but-
it's faster paced.
but
It's a faster
but
pace.
no, okay, let me put it this way. If I just started YouTube, right, and there's somebody that started a podcast before me, he already had a head start ahead of me, so his audience is already there. Same thing with what we were talking about right now. If basketball has been going on for 75 years for the men's side, they already guaranteed a head start of a female basketball. So 25 years is nothing compared to 75 years. So
I think as an industry you can say that, but as an individual, if I'm 25 and you're 25, you didn't have a head start over me. Like your industry did, but in terms of our skills and capabilities, like I think that women still deserve their fair share. Like I've
Of
trained
course
with,
they do.
wait.
Yeah, yeah.
I've
That's
trained with
different.
you. I've trained with Chunga and been like at one point been stronger
Crushing-
than some of your
crushing
male.
the guys,
I've been
yeah,
stronger
yeah,
than your
yeah.
male clients.
Yes,
Like,
yes,
like,
yes.
So I think if you're judging it based off of
Also-
skill, like, and you're ignoring,
also,
okay,
Jen.
like the industry has a history, then like if you're just a pure skill, there are some women who, like,
Anomalies.
you could be the worst male player in your league and still get paid more than the best player in
The
another league.
worst male player in the league.
Yeah.
And the only reason
Whether
that
you're the
I would
best
have
or
to
not.
say that
Also,
is because
Jen,
it's the
you-
anatomy. When you look at a man and a female, the anatomy, men are physically created stronger.
But
But
that's
I
just
think
I think we also took it to sports, and I think we also took it to
Also-
sports. And I think
so-
started
your industry had a head
like,
start.
And that's why I'm trying to take it away from
Yeah.
sport, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to take it, and that's why I said,
No.
and that's why I said, obviously, women are smarter than us, right? And that was my point. That was me trying to take it away from sport, from sport, right? Also, you gotta remember something, and let me just run this back. When the time you was stronger than a lot of my male clients that came in is because you had a head start,
Yeah.
right? So if
She gonna beat me.
if anybody
Not
had a,
anymore.
you know what I'm
So-
saying? If anybody had a head
Yes.
start,
No, not anymore.
So this
Yeah.
also goes back to when you
Everybody
guys
in
were
here
talking
can
about the
rap.
military stuff, right? When it comes to the military, there's this reason why they don't put a female into a war zone, because a man has the ability to move faster and quicker than a female in the war zone.
there are anomaly of women's though.
There,
Okay,
there
so I
is.
understand
There,
that.
no, don't get me wrong.
That
There
are crazy
is.
with these
There,
hands.
there are
But what about a
female.
lawyer? What about a lawyer?
Right, and that's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
answer that question.
In a perfect world,
What about-
Pause. Can you
Yeah.
guys come closer to the mic? Yeah, can y'all talk into the mic, Jen?
Oh,
and B?
in
Yeah.
a perfect world, all that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
But the world we live in isn't perfect, and
I think
life
like we
isn't
create
fair.
the world we want to see.
It's already been created.
Yeah.
we just live
We
in it.
just live in
It's
it.
created every day.
right. So what you gonna bridge that gap?
I'm saying every
Wait,
the same-
but
Go
why,
ahead.
I just have a question. Like,
What's up, lady love?
why so pessimistic? Like, do you not want to see that change as well?
No,
Well, what am I
or-
meant to say? Be the change you want to see in the world. I think the same when you
Yes,
talk about
and
man
then- and people-
vulnerability and changing your community. Like it starts with one person. Like there's
And
a quote
Jen, I
I think,
agree
and it
with
says
you.
like don't ever think that a small group of people can't make a difference. Like that is the only thing that ever has.
Jen.
So I'm saying if this conversation is something that is taken on a like a masculine or sorry not masculine, a macro level or a micro level, like you can expand this and help to change the culture. I don't think we're going to change the world. I don't think everything's going to be different. I'm
Right.
just saying that
It
things
got
can be
started.
better than the way they are,
Yeah.
and we can all take a responsibility
Of
in
course.
helping to advocate for our women to help to bridge the gap in terms of pay. Now, again, a lot of it is in the hands of our white counterparts. So it's like
no,
we don't have
I
to-
think a lot of it.
Um,
I think a lot of it is in the
You
hands
had
of the
nothing to
women
say?
because honestly, sometimes the women are the ones that give yourself a bad reputation.
Y'all see the comments
You know
right
what I'm
there?
saying? There's certain.
What's the comment say?
I am
What a man
precious.
could do, a woman could do better.
Yes, I am precious.
Say
it again. Say it again.
Of course you can. Of
Why
course
y'all
you
lying?
can. Of course you can. You got, you know, Listen,
It's a learning. It's a learning. Everybody, if you learn something, you can be better than anybody else. It's just but you can never perfect it. You're just gonna be better than the other person.
What you said, I completely agree. Right, be the change you want to see in the world, but also we gotta understand the reality of it and not get it misconstrued. It's like I understand what is, but I'm also working by changing it. Right. Just like for the men, I'm creating a safe space. My shop is a place where any man can come and be vulnerable because we will judge you, but we also hold you accountable and give you support. Mm-hmm. However, I don't want you going outside and feel like you can get the same effect outside because then you're just afraid. So you gotta. Of course, I'm the biggest WNBA fan out here.
Yeah, definitely. For sure.
I get season pass every year, but I also understand the gap. So let's not compare and move forward.
Head start.
Understand what's going on. They had a head start. Cool. What can we do?
Yes.
WNBA
Solution.
Have not created an audience for themselves. They just keep complaining. Just like me, I go to Chunga's boot camp, right? And I'm like, yo, why is Jen in front of me? Like she's doing better, but she's been doing it. Instead of me learning from Jen and be like, yo, can you help me achieve this? If I keep comparing myself to Jen, I'm limiting my growth. That's all I'm saying. I'm all for women empowerment, but let's understand where we at so we can move forward.
Yeah,
create
and
an audience,
not just
advertise. If women don't have their own market, they want to market themselves like guys. No. If you want to partner up with makeup groups, deodorant, or bags, do that. But they want, how come that male player, he don't get more PT than me? How come he's getting paid more than me? Bro, he's been playing in the league. A high school team can beat y'all. If you want to compare, that's all I'm saying.
A high school male team.
Yeah.
A high school male team.
That's what I'm saying.
Can beat a WNBA team. Yeah.
Okay, so I guess we're moving past this one.
Yeah.
You said
and
Yeah.
He's not saying. We're not saying yes.
Yeah.
He's not saying. He said it.
No. Like I said, there's always an anomaly in everything. Look at that woman that just lifted like 700 pounds. Like most niggas can't do that.
I want to lift 700 pounds.
I mean, whatever your goal is, whatever your goal is, whether you want to be the best player.
And that's what I'm saying. There's an anomaly in everything.
I want to lift 700 pounds.
I think you can.
Me too.
You think I could do it?
I think you can. You might work hard.
How much?
I want to lift 5 pounds.
Sir, let's pick up your water bottle.
You gotta start somewhere.
The fuck? I'm 280. I can do it.
Gotta start somewhere. It's a baby weight.
Like picking up the dead.
I could do it.
How much?
No, I could.
No,
I think I could deadlift about 300. I feel.
I deadlifted 300.
What you deadlifting, bro?
Your back really going to It's gonna cave in.
I could do that.
I'm sure you probably can.
Honey.
Just teach me the technique I got.
I'm sure you can.
What's your favorite workout?
Honey, you wanna die?
My favorite workout?
Sex. My nigga. I'm drunk as shit. Fuck it. Hey, bro.
Honey, you wanna die?
Hey, what? That's my favorite
Oh,
one.
no worry. I got y'all. One day I'm gonna pop up.
to the gym.
Soon.
You coming to the gym?
Whatever.
Whenever.
I don't know. You want to know something? I'm
What's
booked up right now. Man, I'm booked up right now.
You said you finished early today. What you
Like
got
shit, you
extra
should have
time?
pulled out.
Nah, but I could have.
Nah,
He
yeah,
before the podcast.
But he gotta set up the podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
He's a co-host. He's a co-host.
I was not here. I went to go take a nap, so he was sitting
Bro,
there.
I was working while you was napping.
Right,
man.
it's giving a lot of
But
You
I
wanna know
guess
what? Chunga, let's set up a date, bro.
I guess.
And then we're gonna record me.
But let's
working
stick
out.
to
We're gonna do it. No, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
I ain't doing no cardio though. I ain't
Yeah.
even lying to you.
He's
I'm not
what?
doing no
What he
cardio.
say? He not doing
Yeah,
cardio?
fuck that cardio shit.
You must be out of your damn mind. That's where you
Wait
gonna
a
start.
minute.
You need all the
You need all the breathing. We need your heart healthy. Yeah.
I'm fucking
It's okay.
with
I
you.
guess.
Show you. It's
I was
okay.
about to say-
Yeah, it's all right.
No, I don't even want
15.
Jen, I want you to pull up.
15
I
minutes.
want Jen
If
to
he
pull
comes
up.
to the workout, I'll come to the workout.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh shit! Oh.
Hey.
So y'all trying to embarrass me at this point? Huh? You trying to pull up? Come on, bro.
Pull up on me.
I'm a lifter though, bro.
I'm a lift.
So wait, so we all gonna be in the gym because I'm gonna pull up too.
Oh, let's go. We trying to see.
We can live. We can live.
Leeway, what you gonna do?
Oh, I used to be
We
with
can do
him.
anything.
He
Anybody.
over there talking about he gonna
Leeway, all Leeway do is run.
I think
bro.
the only
I'm not
person that
trying
is
to run,
faster than
bro.
me in here is Chunga.
Faster? Faster? You said faster? I'm big as a motherfucker, but I'm fast as shit. And that's gonna be for a short.
Wait,
burst.
you fast?
Man, I smoke all y'all right now.
I play defensive end, bro. I'm fast.
See, that's
Defensive
the
ends are not
problem.
Are you
fast.
quick or
No,
you
no, no,
fast?
no, no, no. I'm fast.
Are you quick or
I'm
fast?
fast right now.
See, that's the problem.
I can go outside and race right now.
You said
You
for
fast for
Are you
who?
serious?
you don't want to do
We're gonna
that.
have to-
Sorry,
He's
please.
really gonna tell me what happened.
No, wait. Chuck, look what I was about to do. Look what I was about to do.
Y'all want to see a race out there?
No, not that.
It's cool.
I was just gonna pull him back and be like, relax.
I'll run
Put the
barefoot.
mic to you because Chunga gonna smoke
I'll
this
run
shit out of you.
barefoot.
I want to run.
No, we did it.
I want to run.
We did it.
I'm down.
You remember when we
I'm
went
drunk.
to?
It'll be a good time. You know what?
I'm
I'm gonna
drunk.
let me get there.
I mean, the
Yeah.
parking
Some
lot got a
fast
good
lead.
space.
Hey,
so we
Chung,
can do this
you
after.
You remember when we went to the thing? That dude that was in high school that wanted to race you. You smoked the shit.
yeah.
Dude was from high school playing
Also,
Chuck
football.
look like he run on
and
the treadmill
soccer.
at 20.
And I told him before the whole race started, I was like, dude, don't do it to yourself. This man is built for the gym. He stays in the gym. He plays soccer for a living. He was a pro soccer.
You know what?
He
I
smoked
didn't
the
say you played
crap
soccer.
out of him.
I ain't racing.
That's what I told you when you said you gonna do a
wanna know
hot burst.
something? I'm drunk, so like, there's a fuck that. I'll race somebody else though. I'll race you. AOB, I'll race
40,
you.
I did a 10 flat. I
No,
4.9.
That's slow.
4.29.
That's
4.29.
oh,
That's my fastest. That's my fastest
40?
40. Yeah, 4.29. Two
I ain't
times.
running 4.29.
The
I've
men
ran
been doing
4.5.
it.
Most of the time I do.
Chunga been
4.31,
doing it.
4.32.
In high school, I ran
Yeah,
4.5.
I can run.
Yeah,
I
he
run, I
can.
do
Chugga.
110 flat.
If I can put my money on
Yeah.
anybody, I'll
Chugga,
put
I
my
can
money
go
on them
4 or
all
5.
day, all night. I will put my money and go to
As a
sleep.
defensive end, I ran a 4 or 5.
That's fast. That's fast.
4 or
as
5
fuck.
in high school.
That's fast.
I was in
as
track
fuck.
and field too.
That's fast as fuck.
I just know.
Hey, bro, this stature, bro, didn't come from me being fat. I was
Come
in
from
muscle
wrestling.
shape. I was a wrestler, bro. Like I was
How'd you get
in
that from
good
wrestling?
shape.
He got a relationship,
What?
and then he moved away.
Fat? Yeah, bro.
He used sex to as his
the next
workout.
question?
Nah, that shit wasn't working. That shit went like weight.
And then he got Kit Kats in his drawer when he tattooed.
Hey, bro, stop. I do got kicked out.
That nigga be
Nah, but
tattooed.
look,
Yo, Rex be tattooed.
You know, I put down the
Strong
weights
as
and,
shit.
started, having sex
What's the next question?
and eating.
All right, yeah, okay, let's go
Sex
to the
and
next
eating is
question.
not a good.
Okay, we forget about that. My bad.
Don't worry.
That's all good. I'll raise somebody though.
So the next question is, what was the most important thing you have learned in your life? What was your life before learning it? What was? It's 3 questions though. What was your life? Okay, let me do the first one first. What was the most important thing you have learned in your life?
Ooh, okay. You need me to go.
It don't matter.
Most important thing I learned in my life is to keep going.
I know.
Yeah, keep going. Probably the most important thing I learned in my life, and not to give up. You know what I mean? If I got in a position where I was like, damn,
In a
bro,
position.
this nigga nasty. This
I'm
nigga
not
nasty.
drunk, bro. Come on, man.
Hey, bro, I'm lit. Man.
Nah.
You can't be saying shit.
Sorry.
Like that. I'm trying
Not
to
even
speak
close.
Please,
intellectually.
they're not even close.
Not
Y'all
even
not even
close to being
close to
drunk.
being
Yeah.
drunk.
Not off of being intellect. I'm trying to be intellectual. This nigga
His
trying to
body mass or whatever.
Yeah.
Don't.
And
That
I only
little-
had 2 shots.
That little 2-shot don't do
Yeah,
Chunga
yeah.
nothing.
You want to know
I'll
something?
some- I'll
Shawty
some of
going
that
through
shit.
it over there.
Yeah, Shundy's going through it.
You know how many times she took off the
Yo,
headphones? from
Shundy's
her
going
head?
through it heavy.
She is like,
She can
she's
feel-
hurt right now.
She can
She
feel
is
the
hurt,
sweat.
bro.
Nah, I ain't hurt, but it's a lot hot in here, you know. I
But
might
anyways,
take my
let's
shirt
let's
off.
go.
So hot and
She can feel the sweat
She
around
about to take off her clothes, yo.
Sweating, y'all.
Yo,
She about to
don't
take off
say
her
nutty
clothes,
because
yo.
that nigga
But-
dropped
must be the
sex.
liquor.
But what you got? What you got?
Anyway, yeah. Nah.
Yeah.
Never give up. Keep going. I feel like that's a
What
life
you?
lesson,
Yeah.
whatever,
And then,
you know.
what was the life? What was your life before learning it?
I don't know. Like my mom always told me when I was younger, like just keep going, bro.
Okay.
Like so, I always got good grades and shit. I was a class clown, but I got good grades.
Okay.
Shit, but I don't know. Like I don't ever know my life not to give up until after that relationship where I kind of gave up, and then I got back on track real
And
quick.
and how's your life after?
Shit, I'm well off.
Well off. So you way better. Way better.
Yeah, my life is great.
All
I
right.
live a good life.
Chung, what you got? Same question.
About to start crying.
What was the question again?
What was the most important thing you have learned in your life? And what was your life before learning it?
Most important thing I learned in my life was finding your purpose. You feel me? Once I found my purpose, my life completely changed because I decided not to be doing the shit that I was doing before. Before I was robbing and stealing, fighting. You know
No,
what I'm
it's
saying?
true.
I was doing what I wanted to do.
I'm trying to hang out with Chunga back in.
You feel me? Like,
Please, you don't want to hang out with them back in the days.
yeah, like
I think I could hang.
definitely can.
You
but-
could. And he will take you out of that trouble too. He'll be the one to go bail you out too.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like for me, like finding what I wanted to do and really accepting that that's what I wanted, because you gotta remember, like my life was a complete like
180.
contrast. You feel me? Because like right now I consider myself like super positive, like super interactive, and you know what I'm saying? But back then, like my life was completely different, where like for me it was like you stare at me wrong, you look at me wrong, you know what I'm saying? You're not paying me my bread.
This song cracking.
You feel me? It's different for me.
My bad, bro. This nigga drunk.
Yeah,
No, I mean, but that shit sounds like me, bro.
yeah.
It sounds like me.
Yeah. I could have been.
This nigga wild.
Honestly, you know what
I
I'm
see
saying?
the
I
S
coulda
word
been.
coming out.
I could have.
You could.
I could have been hurt and soft.
soft.
I just think that back then I was really trying to get my money, and I was trying to get it
You
in
are
different
more.
ways.
You are more money focused.
Yeah,
back
I was
then,
trying to get money
and
different.
You are a hustler,
Yeah.
like you were trying to get it.
Yeah.
Nigga, don't give me my money, we'll fight it.
Yeah. Like
That's you. That was you. You were like a bulldog, like
Yeah.
literally.
Well, it's because he's seen me in the position of.
I've
like,
seen him in
being,
different
You know what I'm saying?
like.
He's seen me in different positions.
Bro,
Yeah.
we need to
But it's
find
the truth. You know,
Yeah.
I've been around him for a minute.
It's been years. It's been what, 15 years? Like
Yeah.
15 years since you did some mom shit like that.
Since I've
Since
known him,
you
since
know
I
me.
met him.
Yeah.
So like he's seen me go through like my growth, and you know, because like I said, like a lot of people remember me as Funbot. A lot of people
Yeah.
know me as Funbot. They don't know me as Chunga.
Chunga.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
Funbot is my first name.
Famba is his first name.
Yeah,
Fuck out of here. Your name's not Chunga?
that was
No,
different.
Chunga
Yeah.
is his last
Yeah.
name.
Chunga's your last name? You go by your last name, bro?
So I technically have two Chungas in my name.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
so
Chunga?
yeah,
No, seriously.
Fun by Chunga?
yeah, yeah. That's my.
No, that's
my
his
name.
real name.
Fun
That's
by
my
Chunga
name.
Don't
Chunga.
forget that.
That's my
So
name.
your middle
Yeah.
name and your last
Well,
name
yeah,
is the same?
technically, yeah. Yeah.
Wait, what's the whole thing?
Funbot Derek Chunga. Yeah.
Chunga.
Yeah, but I don't
Chunga.
even go.
Wait,
I don't
Chunga.
even go by
Really,
Derek
Chunga.
because like my dad, like when we came to United States, like he really wanted his kids to be considered African because he had been here already for 6 months before we came. So he did like a whole like new paperwork. In Africa, you could pay for anything. Like my dad made his own birth certificate when he was 9, and it started when he was 9. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So like he took our middle names out. Like he really wanted us to be considered Africans. Like you know what I'm saying. So he made sure that we were and I love it because at the end of the day, like I ain't never gonna meet another me. That's the most unique thing about me is that
Yeah,
you're never
nobody's
gonna meet another me.
nobody's
you know
ever
what I'm
gonna be
saying?
a fun by
you never-
Chunga.
Exactly. You're never gonna do that. Maybe my son, or like, you know, my grandkids, they might take after me or whatever, but like at the end of the day, like you're not gonna meet another me, you know what I'm saying? So
Wait,
I think that's what. Nah, I named that my dad.
Oh, you're a junior?
Nah.
we don't have.
What about
They don't have
you, B?
juniors in Africa?
You just they name you with that.
Yeah, could be.
I'm a senior.
Yeah.
My son's name, man.
What about you, B?
What changed
That's
my life?
Lava Girl. When you call her B, y'all confused.
Okay.
What changed my life?
Yeah. So, what was the most important thing you learned in your life?
Learned. Okay. Perspective, prayer, and positivity. So that changed my life.
3 P's.
Yeah.
That
Pushing
PP
P.
loan.
That's pushing 3 P's.
Yeah.
Come
Three,
on,
three
girl.
P's. Shout out Lil
Pushing
Wayne.
3 Ps.
But no, yeah. So before that, you know, I was lost. I seek validation from other people.
You're beautiful.
Well, thank you.
Who said that?
Lava girl.
She was seeking validation.
I was seeking validation for other people. But when you have perspective and you have prayer and you have positivity, you realize that the light at the end of the tunnel is really inside. And
like
so
that.
once you understand it's within you, it's not on you, it's in you, and you don't got to, you get to.
Come on, girl.
It really changed my life. And I have to make some big shout outs to my friends, my current friends, because they're a reminder of that for me every day. So
No, we getting that. Go ahead.
that's it, y'all.
And then you have to.
He just wanted to press that button.
I do. I wanted
I've
to.
been waiting for it.
It was some bullshit sound that I thought it was funny.
And now we got Jen.
yeah.
All right,
I
Jen.
love Jen's perspective. She
Yeah.
about to hit us some deep stuff.
Because
Go ahead,
Jen is real deep, bro.
Woo, she's thinking.
Hold on. Before Jen even starts talking,
Just don't let her hood sock come out.
yeah, once you really know Jen, you don't know her by what she says, but how she looks.
Oh, yeah, she give you that deadly look.
Y'all be
She
saying
gave me
this.
looks.
I don't know what y'all talking
The
about.
looks is what it. She be reading the book.
Daddy, don't look at her in the eye.
Once you start reading her faces,
Her face start telling
yo,
what
her
she
face be
thinks
telling
when she
mad
start
stories.
talking.
Shit, she can say her glove didn't fit before you even knew it. Shit.
But anyway, don't mind them. Jen. Go ahead.
So wait, the question is, what's the greatest?
What's the most important thing
It's right
you've
there.
learned in your life?
Okay.
What was your life before learning it?
Okay. So this one I'm gonna have to go spiritual on. I think
Here
like
we go.
the greatest lesson I've ever learned is I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. And I feel like I can't say my life was anything before that because like it's something that
Hallelujah.
I feel like my entire life it's been the mantra. Like it was something that was like hung up on the door in our house. And I feel like the reason why like that's so important to me is because like when you meet people, like you hear a lot of people saying like I could never, I can't. It's not in for me. Like I can't do nothing. And it's like there was this sermon I heard one time, and it was like people need like a provocation. Like they need a narrative change.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, when you realize that like
Mindset change.
like you can do all things through Christ. Like when people would say like I can't do this, like I couldn't relate because I'm like I've been told my entire life
That
I
you
can
can,
do all
yeah.
this. I've never been told I'm less than. I've never been told you can't do this.
Amen.
And so I feel like, you know, for people who finally get that realization that like you can do whatever you put your mind to, and even taking out spirituality, it's like
And everything. Yeah.
it's like, you know, there's a general quote, and it's like what is it? Whatever you say you can do, you can.
Yeah.
What you say you can't, you can't.
Yeah.
It's really mentality over everything. So I feel like when you realize like whatever you put your mind to do, you can do, it's a game changer. And it might not be today or tomorrow. It might not be in 20 years, but like before I die out, like it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And because I said it's gonna happen.
Amen.
So I feel like when you have that lesson, like it's just a game changer. Like it'll change your life.
It's also like your vocabulary, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? The things you say, your tongue is like the most
the power of life and death.
there
The
you
tongue,
go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like the words you use, the way you magnify your words is what's really gonna like set your tone in your lifetime. So yeah, I agree. with you.
All right. What you got? Jen?
Hit us. Where were you at?
She was gone.
She was on
Nah,
the
she
ICC.
said some real stuff. I had to take it in. I said, yeah,
Repeat
girl.
one of the things she
Go
said.
ahead. Go ahead.
Since you were paying attention, repeat one of the things
She was not.
Don't play, don't play with
No
her.
attention.
To
Don't
this
play with
motherfucker.
Wu-Tang was texting.
This nigga here.
All things through Christ who strengthen me. Don't play with me.
Ooh.
What a man can do, a woman can do.
Go ahead.
What was the most important thing you learned in your
Stuff
life?
like give birth.
The most important thing. You are the source of my strength.
Oh God. Oh God. There we go. There we go.
No, but for real, the most important thing that I've learned is that it's always good to go back to the basics. And the reason that I say that is because not to, you know what, I will get spiritual. But there's a verse in Hebrews, I want to say it's Hebrews 5. There's a verse that says that even though you ought to be teachers, you still need the fundamentals and and I'm paraphrasing it, but you still need the fundamentals of God. You need milk, not solid food. And the reason why it says that specifically is because sometimes like we think we're so far ahead and we think we're like, okay, we got to do this, we got to do that, not realizing that it's okay to pause. It's okay. Like, life happens. Sometimes we'll stop. Sometimes we'll stop moving. But the point is, once you have a good foundation, you will never stop.
Yep.
Once you have a good foundation, even if you fall, you know how to get back up. Once you have a good foundation, there's no keeping you down. It's hey, you might have to take a couple steps back and start to walk again, but you'll be all right.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing, you know.
Just a
you
little
ain't-
obstacle.
Yeah, it's
I
just
have
a
to add
little
to that, like even stillness. That's revolutionary.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever thought about nature and like when a caterpillar is actually transforming and metamorphosizing into a butterfly,
Yeah, I
it
love
sits
what you
within
said.
itself
It's
for 21 days, and some people die within that metamorphosis.
Come on, girl.
So you got to be able to strong enough to sit in your stillness.
Yes.
and
Yes.
transform.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
Absolutely.
Let's
and
go.
That's a trait. A lot of people
You
can't
die to
do that.
yourself in that.
You die
Yeah.
to yourself,
Absolutely.
and
Yeah.
you become
Yeah.
several versions to
Absolutely.
yourself.
Absolutely.
So,
And a
still
lot
this.
of people are not built like that.
It's always good to die and be reborn
I
in a
disagree
better
with all
form.
that.
You know
you
what I'm saying?
you have to, but
You gotta be reborn. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
You have to be reborn, but there's always shedding of the skin.
Yes.
There's always some type of shedding of the skin, regardless of where you're at. And it's like, you can either choose to, because the thing about shedding is you can allow it to happen, or it'll happen regardless, and you just gonna be shit out of luck. And
Yeah.
so you have to really like come to terms with yourself, and like, going back to what? Well, you clicked out of it?
No.
I was reading it.
It's right there. It's right there.
I ain't bring my glasses.
My bad. Let me.
This grandma. But yeah, but that's one of the things that I think is very important. Is just knowing what your foundation is, going back to the basics. I think that's the one thing that will keep you going, and that's the one thing that will keep you pushing.
Amen.
So.
That was good, Sean.
All right, B, what you got?
Man, I just want to say I love these ladies' perspective. Actually,
Aw.
everyone that chimed in.
Thanks, B. We appreciate you.
What you got, bro?
What's the question?
The question is. The question is, what was the most important thing you've learned in your life, and what was your life before learning it and after?
Most important thing is you're
Okay.
I like that. Come on.
We getting-
B.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
now. Before I knew that, my life was the same. So the way I was raised up, I got positive praise all around. So I was not aware of it. It wasn't until I became aware of other people not being aware of it that it changed my life. I was like, oh, okay. Some people don't know that they're enough. Like whatever you need is within you. So once you realize that, I'm unstoppable.
It's in you. It's in, what you say? It's not on you. It's in you. Amen. Amen.
That's why I like lava.
That makes sense.
What about you?
That sounds free.
Oh, for me, the one
Right.
thing I've learned about my life, or in general, was be unique. Everybody has a uniqueness in them. When you try to change that, that's when everything starts falling apart. When you try to understand what's unique about you, everything settles. Like for me, my uniqueness is being creative. When I create, I'm in my own element. I don't think about anything else. Nobody's there. I don't care what you say about me. You can tear me up and down, call me whatever you want to call me, but I'm creating. And I love what I'm creating. And that's before me knowing my uniqueness, my life was in shambles. My life was everywhere. I don't know what to do with life. I was just here and there trying to figure out who's my best friend, who I can lean on to, who I can talk to. And everybody that I talk to is like, they look at me some type of way. And then you can feel when somebody's looking at you some type of way and make you put your head down. Like that's what I was going through, like my college days. It get to a point where I couldn't go to school, like college, because of how people were looking at me, of what people already said to them, but they don't know the personal, the myself. And then when they get to talk to me, they be like, you're really not that, So that was drawing me away from school. So I get to realize that, wait, if I just keep going the way I'm going and let them talk and don't bother about what they're saying, that's how unique I am. They're going to turn around and come back to me. So that's what I've learned. And I use that in everything I do up to this day. One thing he knows about is I like to hear people's opinion, but your opinion is not going to make me change anything that I do. If I come to Rec Track now and be like, yeah, I'm trying to look for a space that's twice bigger than this. You're like, bro, we just been here for like 2 months. You want to stay? Wake your ass up. Nobody's
No, I'm listening to you, nigga.
Like, you don't want to stay.
Trying to see if you want to tell the fucking truth, but go ahead.
Look at the negative. They start telling me, bro, you're going to be losing money if you go this way, go that way. I'm looking at it like, you get what I'm saying, but you don't really know. You don't really know my bigger vision, like my bigger picture. Like when I first opened, when I was going to open this shop, right? If Chunga remember, I talked to him. I was like, yo, I'm trying to open a tattoo spot and all that. He's like, bro, yeah, you should do it, but do you want to go this way? In his head, he saw the vision, but He's looking at the finance and all that crap, how we're gonna do to it. But in my head, I'm not looking at the finance. I'm just looking at if I can only touch, like what that lady said to Jesus. If I can only touch his garment, I think the problems will go away.
Well, what
Okay.
Come on, touch the
Bro,
hem of his
like,
garment.
what?
And then,
He knows scriptures,
because of the faith,
and he
because
do
of
read
the
his
faith,
Bible.
because of the faith of that lady, when he touched, guess what? Everything else just went away. Everything just all whatever is on your shoulder just go away. So that's how I see it. If I can only put my foot up and take that first step, everything else is gonna be there because there's always struggle. Even Jesus himself, no matter what, he went through trials and tribulation. He was tempted by the devil all the time. But one thing he did was always make sure he follows the step. The step was going towards his father, what his father has planned for him. He always had it behind his back. Like, I'm human right here, but my place is not here. My place is in heaven. You know, so if we all can have that, then everything will change. That's how I see it. That's to me, that I just want you to have that
That's called a visionary.
faith, that leap, that no matter what happened, if you can only touch that little stuff that is right there, then you'll be able to touch what is behind it.
That's a visionary.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I always see myself.
Touch
And it's
the
been
hem.
working for me.
Touch the hem.
You know.
Trying to race records.
Nah.
But then now let's go to the question I wanted to actually ask. Because the question is, I know exactly what Chunga's answer is gonna be.
Let's get
Hell
ratchet.
yeah.
This is about to be crazy.
Fucking
Said,
yeah.
let's get ratchet.
We done thrown it up for the
Dang, y'all
Lord.
got 11 songs. What's them, 4s? Oh, y'all came in looking
We done,
icy.
we done thrown it up for the
Balenciaga
Lord
this
all
one?
night.
I know, look at all these kicks. We got the
So-
cool braids, Jordan.
We done thrown it up for the Lord all night. Let's get
We
ratchet.
got Adidas.
We got the
Uggs right
flip flop.
We got a flip.
You know what I'm saying?
We got a
We ain't making no
25.
money in here for real. We ain't making no money for real.
But
I ain't even pull a Balenciaga on.
Yeah,
B got them
I got
Balenciagas.
some.
The B in his name stand for Balenciaga.
Ooh.
You got the Balenci's on? God
he
damn.
got them Nike.
We got that bag.
Damn. That's a
Not
celebrity.
yet,
That's
not
a
yet. That's the
that's a
end.
celebrity barber right
Soon
there.
come, soon come.
That's a celebrity barber right there, bro. Exactly, bro. Who wears Balenciagas for what?
He cut me.
He's a celebrity. Celebrity barber.
Leeway known out here.
Yeah, what?
I left my wallet over.
Fucking.
I got you on that. But this is the question, right?
Yeah.
Will you jump into a fight involving your hold
You
on,
motherfucker.
involving your friend, even if you don't know the backstory or how it started? Pause. Right? It's a good one. I want everybody to think about it, right?
Nah, I ain't gotta think about it.
Your friend is in a fight. Y'all went to the club, right? We partying and all that. We went to the bar. And then boom, you turn around. Chunga, you turn around. You see me getting smacked, beating,
Yeah.
right?
Hold on.
Ain't no
If
story.
I see you getting smacked,
It's over.
if that's the first thing I see,
I'm jumping
Yeah.
in.
Going in
I got
fucking
you.
Okay,
crack.
let's
Yeah,
say
yeah,
let's say you don't.
What the
Okay,
fuck are you
let me. Let's say you didn't see me getting
if
smacked.
I see y'all pushing each other like back and forth, pushing each other.
Right. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
But if you
Okay.
see me on the ground and I'm getting beat,
Oh yeah, come on, man. That's like
That's easy.
All right.
Easy.
That's not
All right.
an
Now
answer.
you know.
hold on. What she got?
Now you know who I am. You see me in action.
Okay.
So like, if anybody knows,
this is. I'm
anybody
gonna
knows
be
Rex.
the last one to answer this because I'm in the
Anybody.
other side of this.
if
Right.
anybody knows Rex, right?
Yeah.
You know that if I go out with somebody, I'm out with those people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
So
not responsible.
so I'm technically, you're my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I cannot know you. I cannot know.
Hold on.
Chunga.
This is
Let's
a
say-
good question
let's say-
because I want
let's say-
y'all to understand where everybody's
Yeah, no,
perspective is gonna be
Because
at.
this is the way that I was brought up.
Right.
Let's say me and Leeway are good friends, right? I don't know Chunga, but Chunga came out with us, and Chunga's getting fucked up.
Right.
I'm fucking up whoever's fucking up Chunga.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's just how I was brought up.
In today's world too.
In today's world, I'm fucking up whoever is
All right.
fucking with whoever I came with. Now, it's my best friend. He getting fucked up. Now, if the story had changed, and let's say that you started that shit.
No. Hold on.
No. Hold on. If you started that shit, right? I'm still gonna fuck up that other person, but then I'm
Then
gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's just the way that it is. Because you done got me in some shit that I don't even
Hold on.
you
I
feel me?
want everybody to
But
get
see-
it.
You up, I might
but
just
see-
slap you open-handed.
Hold
Man,
on.
What? 5
Let's-
fingers,
that's
bro.
what she
5
said,
fingers.
right?
But not only that, you seen it.
Yeah, I seen it.
Because
Cool,
when
cool.
you when
Yeah,
when,
that
when
homeboy
Cuz-
was
when homeboy
acting
was
up.
smacking you with the
You-
motherfucking money. I almost got fucking physical.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Chunga, what you said?
I'm on the same page as Rex. Like, I mean, the way I was brought up, I fought
Yep.
regardless. Like, it didn't
Regardless,
matter
I know
whether
you for
whether
sure.
you were right or wrong. I'm fighting,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And sometimes I was looking for the fight. So, like, you know what I'm saying? So,
You
yes.
sound like me.
No, for real.
You sound like me, bro.
but in this context, now that I have a kid,
Man, that's why I said, you
Yeah.
were what I said. In this,
yeah. In this
Context.
context, now that I have a kid, if we're out at the club, I'm still fighting for sure.
Mhm.
Because if we're out at the club and you're my friend and you're getting beat up, yeah, we fighting, right? We're gonna try to separate it. We're gonna be like, yo, chill. But if it's 3 against 1 or 4 against 1, yeah, I'm trying to kick somebody in the face.
I don't know.
For
I might
sure.
have to knock
Hold
that
on.
out.
Yeah,
I'm
you
trying to
right.
kick somebody in the face.
Okay.
But if it's in the context where like I try to tell you, if you're drunk and I'm trying to tell you to stop, like bro, chill. There's really nothing going on. You're still trying to be rowdy and you get knocked out. Then that's on you.
I'll take it.
Really?
What you got, B?
Hold on, that's how you feel?
Will you fight?
Hold on. So you gonna let
Lava girl, will
if
you fight?
so if you're in a fight, like no, let's say he's drunk, you tell him to chill out, and he's still getting a fight. You're not gonna fight?
No. What I'm saying is that, right? So
You said you just said that he'll get knocked out. That's just
what I'm saying.
I'm gonna still have to fuck that guy up.
If it's a one-on-one fight,
and you lose, I'm gonna have to fuck him up.
I'm gonna tell you. No. Stop it. Pause. You already said your answer. Don't get old girl.
no.
around all over
I
the
get
place.
I get what he's
I
saying.
get what he's saying.
It's off your moral code, right?
Yeah.
Because that's the type of person that you are, right?
Let-
I'm that type of person as well. But I think that if I've advised you, let's say me and you were together, right? And this has happened to me multiple times. This is not just me just talking, right?
Right.
I went to DC with one of my boys. He's a white boy, and he's ratchet, right? He's ratchet. He's ratchet.
Yeah.
Like he's ratchet.
No,
He's trained to go.
trying to go.
He's trained to go.
Pull out everything.
So we down on the strip, and we walk in, and it's just like we get out of the club. He's trying to talk to a girl, something goes. Then he's trying to talk to somebody else's girl, and the nigga pulls up and is like, "That's my girl," and he's still trying to talk to her, and then the nigga starts getting mad, and then he starts trying to fight the nigga. I'm like, bro, just chill. He just told you that's his girl. Like, obviously she's not even trying to talk to you. Like, just chill. She's not trying to talk to you. It's not like she was trying to talk to you, and then the nigga was like, "Oh, that's my girl," and she's like, "Nah, go away."
Yeah.
It's like she's not trying to talk to you. You're still trying to talk to her. He's going, "Bro, that's my girl. Just relax, like chill." And then you start trying to fight him, and I'm like, "Bro, she's not trying to talk. Let's bounce." But then you still keep trying to fight him, and then he knocks you out, and then he hits you one, bow, right? I'm not gonna try to fight that nigga.
So, hold on.
You still gonna
There you go. So leave it there. Leave it there. B, what you got?
That's my man.
No.
We're gonna come back. Let me get everybody's thought. We're gonna come back.
No. Bro.
Let me get.
He did.
He's gonna keep doing it. Yeah, he's gonna take advantage of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going out with this
Nigga.
nigga no more after.
Hold
I'm about to
on.
fuck him up.
Hey,
I ended up in jail 2 times because I was trying to fight somebody. I got in a fight with the cops because I was trying to protect somebody else. Because
fighting
it's a,
the police.
yeah,
So-
exactly, nigga.
so-
Come on.
B. Lava B. Okay, Lava girl. What you got?
So okay, I just want to make a disclaimer. Like younger me and mature me, I would have like swung some hands.
See the context?
But I would say that the evolved, mature version of me, I'm pulling my friend out. I'm like, we need to roll, we need to go. Like,
What if your
there's
friend is
no-
not listening? What if
I'm-
your friend is still trying
I'm
to attack
carrying
the
them,
other
like,
person?
we gotta go. I'm dragging you. I'm picking you up. Like we're getting out of there
Wait.
because I've had situations where like people, the police show up and this and that. So yeah.
So two side. If if they're getting rocked and you see what's going on, you're gonna try to jump in. That when you're younger, but now older, you will be like, you know what? It's worth it.
It's not worth it. I mean,
Yeah.
you're getting a lot of consequences and,
Alright.
and shit.
If
like
I
Jen,
turn
what you got?
around and see my friend getting hit, we're fighting.
Jen, what you got? I'm coming back
That's
to
it.
that. I'm coming back to that.
Jen
not
ratchet
fighting.
for real.
No,
Jen ratchet for
no.
real.
I mean, at a certain point in my life, yes, I would have. Like, at a certain point, I was more like a tomboy type thing. So, like, I would have. I feel like where I'm at now, the type of people I'm around, like, I just really don't see myself getting in that situation.
Okay.
Like, and even my friends as well. Like, I don't know. I feel like, what is my hands gonna do? Like, I fight.
Knock
What if you're
somebody
not?
the
What
fuck
if
out.
you're not the aggressor? What
I'm
if
saying,
you?
but even as my friends, because I said I'm at a place in my life where my friends are very like.
What if your friends is
we
not
on
the
a different level
aggressor?
right now?
What if your friends is not the aggressor? You guys go out to brunch, right? You go out to brunch. You're not even at the club. Because I didn't seen this shit before.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
all right, yeah. That can be a
Right,
scenario too.
you go out to
I
brunch
got
and
that.
then you know somebody's trying to walk past and something spill on their foot by mistake, da 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 da, and then they're trying to fight you and they're trying to fight your friends, and obviously you're apologizing and the bitch is still going wild, right? I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So-
No, I get what you're saying. I don't know. I guess for me, it's very hard to imagine. Like, I'm not about to fight anybody. Like, I will pull my friend off. I will pull the other person off. I will like do my best to like de-escalate the situation.
What if you're trying to de-escalate and you get hit in the face?
Then you gotta de-escalate with your
Bow.
hands.
What you got?
Praise
Anyways,
the Lord.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna
What
turn the other
you
cheek.
making those scenarios? What you got? Chen,
Go ahead.
Oh, she fight.
what would you
Shani-
do if you
Shani
see your
fight.
friend?
Shandy's not just fighting,
She look like she
she's
do.
biting.
What would you
Shani
do
gonna
if
pop
you
the
see your
trunk.
friend getting jumped and
I'll
you?
hit you with a scripture
What-
first.
Yeah.
What you
The
got?
Lord
Lord
Jesus said, I will slap the shit out.
She said, "Try Jesus, don't try me."
It's not. It said
'Cause
that's
I
not
throw
his
hands.
anointed.
Oh,
Yeah, there we go.
So,
Try Jesus.
so you gonna fight, right?
Exactly.
You gonna fight?
Don't try.
She gonna hit him with that.
Listen. You know, the worst they turn the other cheek, you know, but who would do? You know, I'm not Jesus.
Yeah.
So I aspire to walk in his way on some real. I don't like fighting because I see red. And I think when you fight at that point it's life or
I'm
death.
trying to
And
kill
not to
you,
be
yeah.
not to be
Trying to kill you.
dramatic,
So
but
God.
if it's ever to a point where we gotta throw hands, it's life or death at that point.
Yeah.
And you never know how people are.
Right.
But you know, right now, you know, baby, I do lawsuits. I'm gonna press charges and I'm gonna get a bag off of you.
Yeah.
So
But
you better be
anyway.
careful with how you come with me because I'm gonna throw everything I know back at you. I'm gonna sue for emotional damage, emotional suffering. I'm gonna show for assault,
Shit, so-
all this stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna get a bag off of you. So when it comes to that, but if we in an event and I see my friend getting, if somebody is throwing hands to my friend and my friend is getting beat up, you know, of course, you know, I mean, at that point, a part of me is like, okay, I don't even think, I'm gonna be honest, I don't even think I would probably
Yeah, we'll process.
would process it
Yeah,
properly.
yeah.
I think what would happen is I'd be reacting.
Yeah, I'll be
And
reacting.
at that
sure.
moment, it's like it's a reflex. It's like, oh shit,
we going.
okay, we going.
It's
And then
time.
after that, yeah.
It's time.
All right.
So yeah.
Relax. I know you like to fight.
But no.
I like to fight.
You be hot.
Disclaimer: we don't condone fighting over
No, we
here.
don't.
Listen,
We don't
if
condone
it
that.
comes down
My
to
nigga.
it,
Yeah, we
press
fight.
charges, baby. Get you a bag off of that.
Be what you got.
So you hit me, you can hit.
Be what you
I
got.
don't give a fuck.
He better be like, I'm watching in the back.
What do you?
Nah, I mean, if we out, I'm at a point in my life where I got more.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So when we go out,
Soft.
when we
Very
go out,
soft.
Nah,
I'm okay with being soft, achieving my purpose.
Yeah, no.
Exactly. He got his priorities.
But when we go out, I'm very observant. So
I was thinking, yeah, I'm observing too.
Yeah, I'm watching the situation. If something's about escalation, of course I'm gonna do everything to stop it. But if you cross that line, you might need to get smacked.
Yeah.
But once you cross that line, then you cross the line. But I'm
Yeah.
gonna do everything in my power to make sure we don't
Mhm.
get there.
Yeah.
But
I
it's
mean-
hard to get. I'm mature in my mind to like. It's hard to get me to that level where you get me to react. But if you need to be checked, I'll check it.
Yeah.
And y'all gotta remember,
So-
we're also at an age where, like,
Yeah.
if we get into a fight, we can lose our job.
Yeah.
If we get into a fight, we can lose our sponsorship.
business.
Yeah,
Right.
our
Business.
business. There are things.
So-
it's your livelihood
So
that
if we
comes
get
at
to a
risk.
point
I'ma
where
say-
we gotta fight, I'm
Yeah.
gonna make sure it's worth it.
Yeah,
I'ma
yeah.
say-
That's what I was trying to say. Like, if I'm trying to de-escalate the situation, and or if I turn around and I see that you're getting stomped by 4 people, I'm definitely gonna fight.
I'm gonna say it this way.
I have to.
Now there's situations where it's no question, man.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just
Yes.
respect my brother.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
touch my mother, my
yeah,
sister.
yeah.
Oh no,
yeah.
those are different.
Yeah,
those,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna say it this way, and you, 2016 was my moment of saying, you know what?
You almost shot somebody.
I would have lost my life.
Yeah,
There's no reason for me
somebody.
not to pick my friends.
yeah.
So, for example, if I go out with Rex, I go out with you, I go out with you, I know exactly what you guys can do.
Yeah.
I know where if I turn, I know where you guys gonna be at. So if I see you in a fight, there's a reason for me to jump because I
Yeah.
know who you are.
Yeah.
So if I go to the club and I see you rocking, and I know you're not supposed to be in that predicament in the first place, I'm gonna look at it, assess the situation before I jump in there to pull you in. You know why I'm assessing the situation first? I'm not just gonna jump in there like a dumbass and then get shot in the back. I don't know who them niggas in there with that you fighting with.
First of all, if we
Or let's say not shot, get stabbed. Because I've been a victim of me getting gun pointed in my head.
Yeah.
Where all my motherfucking niggas that I thought were my niggas
but scared as fuck.
jump over the fucking balcony and left me by my fucking self.
Scared as fuck.
So there's no reason for me to repeat that same shit. So I know my friends, I'm
Well,
gonna
well-
choose my friends right.
Yeah, I was about to say because I was.
Because if I know Chunga is there, I know somebody gonna die that day.
Yeah, no facts.
No, I'm serious. I'm being dead ass serious.
The day that shit happened, nigga, I was going 100 miles an hour on a 30-mile road where my brother was calling me with a gun in the car.
No, I'm serious. I know somebody was gonna die that day. That day made me look back and be like, you know what? This is the time for me to choose my friends and know who I'm gonna be around. That day when that dude came in and smacked that money at me, I already know your reaction. I know you're ready to go. But what's the point of me letting you go and fight that man?
But did I fight him?
No, not just what I'm saying. I know your reaction. I know what you're about to do. If I would have hit that nigga, if I would have said, okay,
Nah,
push
he
him or
had one
anything,
time to hit you with that money.
he would have, yeah, he got it, right? But I'm looking at it like there's a bigger picture with that. Hit him back, he's drunk, lose my business because that nigga is drunk.
Right.
We all lost. We lost. He didn't lose anything.
You can always rebuild.
Look.
Huh?
And that's what I'm trying
You
to
can
say.
always rebuild.
I can always rebuild,
Look.
but I just lost something that I just started rebuilding because of somebody that is drunk.
See,
Is
but-
it better to lose that or your life, though?
Look,
But there was no
So-
life and
there
death
was no life and
situation
death
in that.
situation.
The thing is, as a
But
man, pride.
There is a pride thing.
If I
There's
let
a
that
pride.
sit,
Yeah.
I won't be respected.
But see,
Nobody
yeah.
respect me.
Yeah.
The question-
Okay,
There's-
these two
but
guys
if
in
we
the room
go
are
back-
fathers. I'm
Yeah,
just
I
saying.
understand
they
and
got
that's
other
what I'm
things
saying.
to think
And
about.
that's what I'm saying.
Understood
Assessing,
with
yeah.
that.
Fuck pride. You guys
Understood with
got
that,
other
right?
power.
So this is my thing.
That wasn't
There
the
was a
question,
pride
though.
there.
I listen to my wife. Fuck all that. My
The
wife,
question is, yeah, me fighting.
Yeah,
I'm not
Y'all
fighting.
going home, y'all
I'm not
going
saying
home.
my-
yeah. My wife
So-
said, "Let's go." My
I mean,
wife said,
if
"We fight, we
everybody-
fight." Fuck all that.
Look.
If I go Chunga out, right, and he's rocking, back then I would rock back.
So you're not gonna
But
rock
now-
the Chunga right now?
No, he's not gonna get into that predicament in the first place.
What if somebody tried to face him with the
He's
predicament?
gonna walk away.
He gonna walk away from somebody swinging at him?
Right
What a weird ass shit is that? He's not walking away from somebody.
He's
He
gonna
ain't
walk
got nothing to
away.
prove. Why you
Let's
gotta-
take a picture.
Chunga, let's be 100 right now. Man, shit. Somebody swing at you.
Talk about it, throw that
Like, what the fuck?
hands,
Exactly.
bruh. You
That
have
shit
to
don't
get
make
none of that,
sense,
but here's
bruh.
the thing. You have to
That
get
shit don't
him
make sense. It
very,
don't make
very,
sense,
very
bruh.
pissed off.
Yeah.
You have to get
Right.
him very pissed
Exactly.
off. You
Right.
have to cross a
So-
boundary with him
Exactly.
that cannot be crossed.
So this is the
Yeah,
probability.
yeah, I
What's the
understand
reason why he's pissed at him?
Yeah.
Why can't Chunga not walk away in the first time?
It's
He
not-
gotta get him to a point
Okay,
for
I get
him
it.
to really rock.
But if y'all
Him.
listen to Mike Tyson, he says that if you allow another person that kind of power over you,
Yeah, Mike Tyson is a pro Hall of Famer. That man can fight.
he sat there and
Amazing.
he sat there on a podcast and said, I hate who I am when I'm in the ring. He said, because that person is a monster. And he said, I know I can hurt somebody.
Anybody.
Yeah, and so what I'm saying is, y'all want to do this, macho like pride. I'm the man. I'm a bop somebody. Like, what you got to prove?
No, no, no.
I don't
The
think
biggest
it has
fighter
nothing to
and
do
boxer
That's
is
why we
saying,
need women like you in the corner. to bring some sense. But if it's a bunch of men, you see our reactions. So
Yeah.
that's why it's important to have.
But I'm saying y'all got like these manliest men,
Y'all not
DMX,
understanding.
and like.
Y'all not understanding.
You're
though.
not understanding.
Okay, what you what hold on.
Well, then I'm not
What you got? What you got?
Let Chunga talk.
All right,
Let Chunga
you're not
talk, and then I'll state my.
Okay.
statement.
You
Go
don't
ahead.
understand. It's underlined, right? It's an underlying thing that's going on. Yes, you don't need to prove yourself to anybody that you can fight, that you're a man, that you're this, you're talk, that whatever, right? Also, you don't need to prove yourself that you're strong, you can or cannot do something. The issue is the situation, right? The situation is if I'm walking around with my girl, I'll give you guys a true story. I was at Secret in Ocean City, right, with my friends, my girl's friend, and some dude walks behind my girl's friend trying to talk to her. Her boyfriend was not there, right? He went to use the bathroom. The dude kept trying to talk to her, and she's like, nah, I have a boyfriend, I don't want to talk to you, da-da-da-da, please leave me alone, boom. And I'm walking ahead of her, and I can hear the conversation, right? And out of nowhere, I hear like a little scream. I turn around, and she's in a headlock.
Who headlocking her?
The dude that was trying to talk to her,
See, that's a difference. This
right?
That's
And
the difference in
my
there.
first instinct was, bow,
Yep.
right? Drop the nigga right there. We all get locked up.
But hold on. Oh, Chunga, hold that thought right there. You said you heard the conversation, right? You heard what was going on before the
Kind of
screen,
bits and
right?
pieces. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
you
saying,
but
like,
you're getting the
like,
the vibe
what
of she's saying, hey,
Yeah.
I don't want
All
to
I
talk
heard-
to you.
All I heard was my boyfriend is not here. I didn't really hear like her say, "Don't talk to me" or "Don't try to talk to me."
That's right there. It's a
She
signal
just
saying
heard-
that I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah. So, and I turn around. I'm like, maybe let me say she's like where Beat is at, right? And I'm like, maybe not
Probably not.
a little bit further than you,
Right.
And I turn around and I see him. He got her in the headlock. I didn't even think. That was not a thought.
Right.
So my first thought was get this dude off of her, and the only way I can get him off of her is by knocking him out.
So let's say for you, right?
Yeah.
So let's say for you,
I'm
right?
banned. I can't
If
go to
I
Secret.
again, if I hear Chunga saying, "Hey man, I'm not trying to do this and all that," you see what I'm saying? The storyline. Hey man,
Misunderstood.
let me leave you alone. Leave me alone. I'm just trying to be back with my boys. And then it broke out. I'm definitely gonna jump in there because I heard my man saying, "I'm not trying to." He's trying to tell you, "Leave me
Yeah,
alone."
but then now you still have something to lose, right?
You
so
do.
Let's say you still have something to lose. Are you still gonna take that? You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if you have something to lose, you have something to lose.
But that's a
Doesn't
different
matter.
context because now I'm
it doesn't
saying,
matter the context because regardless of your actions, you're still losing something.
Yeah.
Right? So yeah, it doesn't matter the context. So at the end of the day, it's a personal decision that you have to make
you right.
in that moment.
You right
So
about that.
it shouldn't be about what you're losing. Because for me as a father, I'm not fighting a lot right now at all.
You don't
last
have
time
to.
The last time I fought
So-
was like I didn't fight. I just slapped somebody, and that was like somebody.
The last
that was
time-
like on the move.
The last
right?
time I saw you fall was you trying to beat the shit out of Catch.
right, and that was also in context. You
Yeah.
feel me? So like
That was in context too.
yeah. So for me, like I'm not fighting somebody right now unless you come at me or
There
unless
you
you
go.
come around somebody that I care about. That
that's
in a
my perspective
disrespectful
of me
manner.
saying I'm not jumping in
You know what I'm saying? So
because I
and-
know
but
the people
but
I'm riding
also-
with. I get where you're coming from.
But I also understand Rex because of the fact that you gotta remember people's backgrounds and the situations that they've
Right.
been through. It causes a lot of like self-awareness in certain situations, right?
Okay.
So for Rex, like from what I'm understanding, from what he's saying is that he's been in this predicament so many times that he has to make a move first, and that alone is self-defense. You see what I'm
Okay.
saying? So I'm gonna make sure that I eliminate that threat, no matter what the issue is. If they have to do with my friend, I want to make sure that I eliminate that threat,
So that we
and
get
then
fuck
we
out
can
of it.
figure out what's going on after that.
Makes
The thing
sense.
is, let's not get it twisted. Let's not get it twisted because everybody looking at me like.
No, I mean, I get what you're saying.
So, like, with that being said, right, I'm trained to go. That's just what it
Okay.
is. The way that I was brought up, I was trained. You out.
I'm
with
always on the
somebody.
low ready.
Right. I'm always on the ready.
Yeah, I'm
Feel me?
always on the low
So,
ready.
like, the thing is, I'm not saying I'm going out trying to find a fight. I'm the first person to try to talk some shit out. Easy. I'm easy. I'm talking like there was one time I was in Philly. This was back when I was in a relationship with Shorty. I was out in Philly and I was at a bar and I stepped on the guy's shoe. Drunk white guy. He was like, stepped on my fucking shoe. And I'm like, all right, hold on, let me get you a napkin. So I went and found a fucking napkin for the dude, brought it back. No, you're a bitch. All right, you got one more bitch. But, you know, but I gave him the napkin and he pushed me. So, you know,
that's different.
No. So I slowly, you know, I put my hand out and said, look, you tripping, you drunk. So he swung at me. I knocked his ass out. He hit the bar. He went unconscious.
That was reasonable.
That's different. That's
so
different.
He went unconscious. Now but that's not me looking for a fight.
No.
In a public setting. In a public setting. Go ahead.
Let me ask you a question real quick. If you are that dude's friend,
that motherfucker's getting knocked. I'm going to knock me out. Like the fuck. So like no, but that's because I tried to resolve it. But
if you turn around
and you saw your friend
doing all that wild shit
after he just did all that,
see,
what would you do?
You see the context I'm still saying? There's a context.
I understand. And now that I have kids,
different person.
I can't like try to focus on that. But as a reaction, because my natural instinct sees my friend getting knocked out and I'm right there, what am I gonna? I'm not trying to say what am I gonna look like to my friend, but it is really like that. Right. Like this somebody I grew up with. You with Chunga.
Yeah.
You feel me? Chunga drunk. He get knocked the fuck out.
First thing when Chunga drunk. Listen, no. First thing, let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you a scenario. No. Let me give you a scenario.
Right.
Chunga get drunk. The first thing that's gonna happen to Chunga, he gets stronger than the motherfucking first. He get too strong.
Oh, you like?
I'm gonna tell you now. Let me give you an example. I throw a party at my house, right? And one of our friends said some dumb shit to his wife, right? Chunga drunk already. Chunga become a pit bull. Guess what I did? I held him on the headlock. This motherfucker get off that headlock. You know what saved me? I told him my foot had hurt me. Like I had a
you had an ankle brace on.
You remember that, right?
Yeah,
That's the only thing that saved the fight.
I lost a drag. Yeah.
Yes, that's the only thing that saved the. I'm talking about a military headlock. I put this nigga in the military headlock.
That shit.
He came out of that shit.
Let's go out, bro.
And I told him, you know what I told him? This is the only thing that saved the whole fight. I said, hey, remember I have a cast on. Don't act like a stupid motherfucker right there. Then I let him go. He turned around back and be like, bro, it's just because of you. That's what I'm
Think about it like this, Leeway. You know that I think out my shit. Because when that man was smacking you with that money, who was I thinking about?
Right.
I was thinking about
you with money?
Hold on,
listen,
pause.
The most disrespectful shit. Bruh. And you want to know what's crazy? You want to know what's crazy? I'm trained to go. Money is dirty, bro. You know how many hands that shit transfer? And he hitting this motherfucker with money.
But you see how everybody jumped, right?
Look, I
jumped,
but the thing is, it was Tone's customer, right? It was Tone's customer. Tone is a felon.
Yeah.
Now I know Tone is on go like I'm on go.
You see how
what I did, I kept my shit because I thought, you know what?
If you get the wrecking,
if I get,
so this is what it was. This is how it was.
Don't make sense.
The dude throwing the money at me, I'm giving him 3-second count. You get to do it again. You get to do it again to the third time.
You don't get to do that shit. You hit me.
But hold on. You're not getting the contest. But when I'm still processing that 3-second count is telling me the people I'm around.
I'm starting to figure out what's going on.
I got Big Rex here. I don't need to do anything. He gonna knock the motherfucker out right there. I got Tone that just came out from prison. I'm not trying to let him go back. He's changing his life. Why would I put myself in that situation? We have a business right now that we are working on. That dude is only drunk, right? Where the next day I can talk to him and be like, yo, you know how you act? He's gonna be like, bro, I'm sorry. I didn't know what was going on. I was like, why wouldn't I just drag him down and tell him to go out and continue our business, right? Guess what happened? The next day, Tone went to go talk to him. He didn't have a clue what was going on.
Well, if he woke up with no teeth, he would have found
that. He'd have found that shit out real quick.
Right, but then he woke up with no teeth, right? We have cameras in here that is showing that.
We ain't had cameras at that time.
Well, okay, let's say we didn't have a camera. Okay, regardless, I'm looking at the safety of the business, also at the safety of my people.
Understood. I agree. That's why I didn't do nothing.
That's why I act the way I act.
That's why I didn't react. But if Tone would have got hit, if Leeway,
if I would have got hit, I know you were gonna wreck.
He hit you with that money 3 times.
Right.
Bro. I counted that shit, bro.
Yes.
3 times. He got 3. Not in his face, but it was.
I don't mind it. I I know what I'm looking for. I know my
it was
purpose
close
for me
enough to
to
his
be
face.
there. Not a drunk
You know what I mean?
motherfucker making me look bad.
No.
Because I could have knocked his ass out without them helping me.
It was bad. It was bad. Like,
It's bad to you.
no, he said, "Oh, I'm not worried about this fucking tattoo."
And then
I'm
he
gonna
smacked the
fucking-
money, like
I got
pull the
fucking money.
You want
Pop,
money? Pop, pop.
pop.
And I'm looking at it and I'm smiling in anger.
Y'all need a woman to work the front desk.
I feel like
We
we've been
had
on
a
this
woman.
conversation for a long time.
Because this a
very
niggas,
long
this a
time.
niggas, this
I
is nigga
know,
moments.
I know it's a nigga moment.
You know what? Let's move on.
Let's
You know
move
what?
on,
You know
right?
what?
Thank
Let's
you.
move on.
Thank you,
Let's
Jen.
move on.
Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Jen.
But it is what it is.
I'm not
Thank you,
violent.
thank you,
Y'all
Jen.
can argue after.
No.
But anyways,
No. I'm not violent.
but you know what's the
but I
crazy
could get
thing?
violent.
But you know what's the crazy thing? That's actually all the personality.
Man,
well.
Okay, how about this?
Trying to say his question.
I want the females to ask us a question.
Ooh.
What
I
you-
like
what
that.
do
That's
you-
different.
What do you think that? I'm not even gonna give it like a back.
So just ask a question.
Get to ask a man a question that you've always wanted to ask, and just to get an understanding of how we think about what you want to know about.
Oh, I got one.
Who got one?
I do.
Go ahead, Lava.
Okay.
Deep stuff.
Yeah, you guys can ask a
It's
question.
really simplistic.
No, you.
No, you're asking.
Oh, please, you do.
Come on.
Oh, now you don't want. Oh, now you don't want to run your mouth.
Come on.
There you go. Now you talking.
Come on.
Precious got a question. I know for sure.
Hold on. That's Precious?
Yep.
Goddamn, Precious. You better be asking the goddamn questions.
She be in the chats all the time.
Don't worry, we're gonna
Shit
turn the
while
mic
she
to
in.
you guys.
Go ahead, B.
What's the question?
It's very simple, but I just want to hear their perspective on it. So my question to you gentlemen is, what does being a man mean to you?
Oh, that's
It
good.
means to be a provider.
Facts.
Talking to the mic.
Someone that
I know.
What's up with you?
He
and the
don't like
mic,
that. He
bro?
don't like it.
He's too good for the mic.
I
He's too
know.
good for
No,
the
but the
mic,
thing is,
dog.
like, the people can't hear.
Yeah.
It's not.
My
it's
fault,
not
my
about-
I'm
people.
gonna
I'm
change.
back.
I'm gonna
He don't
change
care.
this
He's
mic.
toxic. He don't give a
might be
fuck.
like,
I'm gonna give him a whole different set of mic that he can just have on his.
nah, I know. Yeah, he needs the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clip on.
Right.
He's
Because I'm
celebrity
unique.
for us. Yeah.
Right. Toxic unique.
Now, being a man is being a life. To simplify, because you asked a simple question, so just be a solution to whoever you put around, and you don't have to be. It don't have to be a family member. It's
mine.
wherever you at. Just be a solution.
That was my
I
answer.
like that.
That was my answer.
I'll say be an inspiration.
Same thing.
Solution.
Same thing.
Yeah.
No, he hit it right on the money.
Yeah. I think so.
If there's a way you can help out in any ways, it don't have to be like, oh, you have to receive something back. Nah.
Doesn't that sound familiar?
If somebody said, hey, I need help with this, don't just say but try to give ideas up,
Beautiful
Yeah.
question, Lava Girl.
And that's pretty much it comes to us being guys too. He can be my being a man to me. Like I can go to him and be like, hey, I need this. How can I go about it? And he said, hey, just do this. Now he's not telling me he's gonna do it for me. He's
Yeah.
just giving me advice.
You don't need to take my my answer or like my opinion, as long as you validate it and you understand and you work through it.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Danielle, what's your question?
Oh, I have a follow-up question right quick.
Yes, ma'am.
So, like on top of what B said, do you feel like there are enough positive examples of what men should be? And if not, what are you doing to change that?
Yes, there are enough positive solution. However, a lot of men are hurt, and what's glorified is men not being the solution.
Mm-hmm.
So, because they're hurt and they're not aware of who they are, they act emotion.
Yeah.
You want to add something?
No. I completely
agree with you,
Yeah,
Jim.
Yeah,
I
you stole
agree
my
with-
fucking answer again.
Yeah.
You thief in the night.
I do want
Hold on,
to
let me piggyback a little bit off of what he said.
I just want to say one thing real quick. I just want to give the guys in this room their flowers because when I asked what it was to be a man, I really appreciated as a woman that none of you mentioned you didn't mention your worth to your productivity. Like you are more than that. You are more than what you do, and you you have way more character than that, just that. So I just want to give you guys your kudos for that.
Thank you. You about
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was trying to piggyback off of B. Just saying that the fact that a lot of men are lost, you know what I'm saying? Like women always like have these things that a man is just doing what they're doing. It's also that we don't know what we're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We are the ones that have to figure it out.
Facts.
Right? You know, a woman always says, figure your shit out, right? That I've heard that from thousands of movies that I've watched, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, any movie that I've watched, I've heard a woman tell a man to figure it out, especially if it's a movie that has to do with love and emotions and shit like that. So, like, we are just figuring it out. We don't really have the answers. And the only way for us to find the answers is to make mistakes. And sometimes when men make mistakes, it's shunned so bad that they don't ever want to take another leap of faith. You see what I'm saying? Right. So now we act off impulse and we act off emotions, and most of the time it's just it's in a blank space. You feel me? So like I think maybe that's the culture that we should be changing. Right? We should be trying to allow men to be in a place where they can be masculine and feminine at the same time. And feminine and masculine are the wrong words to use. Yes. But yeah.
Those societal terms. Like male and female, it's X and Y. Like, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But to allow men to be in a place of masculinity and you know, and also be allow more empathy. You see what I'm saying? I think a lot of women don't have a lot of empathy for men nowadays because they go through it. Yeah, exactly.
But I do want to say with that, like, I think the world will be genuinely a better place when we can all understand that two different realities can coexist. Like, you could be hurt and healing. You could be lost and found. You could be dark and light. Right. But I think society has really banked on us, pick one. Like, who told you to pick one? You could be both. You could live in a multi-universe where it's two things at once. So I think
you don't like that.
You don't like that.
How does that make sense?
Because we're all multifaceted.
Yeah.
You can't multitask, my nigga?
Multifaceted.
He was definitely not a commencement speaker.
That Tennessee, he different.
Listen, I think the reason why he don't like that is he probably looks at that as being in
duality. Yeah, duality.
Life is duality.
But life is duality. You can't have the yin without the yang.
You want a relationship, but you also want.
It's 50 Shades of Grey. You gotta learn to live in the gray.
But then, like, you want to be able to have
But the gray is where you thrive. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's where you grow. I know you're being toxic B right now. But, you know.
I think this is the learning. This is the learning part of B.
About to say, like, this is where it comes.
It's the learning part.
We don't, and I don't want to say B doesn't know, but I'm saying
I refuse
that.
Say it.
I refuse to. I understand
because anything can happen in the gray.
Yeah, because
anything can happen in the gray, and if men don't have if men don't have control of that gray area.
But it's in the uncertainty.
No.
But listen, you think you got all this control when in actuality
it's not about control.
You don't.
It's not about control. It's not about control. You're using the wrong word.
So the thing is, majority of men don't even know if they have control.
If a man is uncertain about his future with you, you're gonna have an issue with it.
Yes.
If he's in the gray area with you,
I don't mean like vision or.
I think all of us in terms of uncertainty. Let's say like today it's tattoos, and tomorrow it's like a whole art museum. Like you could say uncertainty in the sense of like in life there is a growing phase. So it's like your yes today doesn't have to be your yes tomorrow. You are allowed to be a completely different person the next day.
Yeah, but you better be sure of who you are that day.
So can I say something real quick?
I think confident in who you are, but in terms of sure, you have your entire life to figure it out. And if you feel like in one moment if you're uncertain, I'm like so sorry that no one has made space for you to have uncertainty.
Well, the issue about
you should be allowed to have uncertainty.
Yeah, you should be.
Stick to one thing your entire life, there's no growth.
I'm not saying life. I'm saying be present in that moment.
Yeah,
be certain to be present in that moment. Nothing wrong with. Like, I'm a barber, right? But it doesn't mean I'm limited to that. I'm an entrepreneur, so I have different field and different stuff I want to explore. But right now, I'm certain that this is what I'm going after. Eventually, I'll achieve a different level and go.
But what if you were to wake up one day and you were uncertain about it, like being a barber was for you? Because you know people.
I'm sure that happens all the time.
It's okay
it happens all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
It's okay to have uncertainty.
Yes.
Yes, it's okay, but not okay to live there.
Yeah.
Don't live there constantly.
No, don't live
You
there.
can't live there. You can't live there
But
at all.
those moments when it does happen,
You can't
have to
live.
make space for
You
that.
can't live
So I
there
think
at
a
all.
common ground between both of y'all, between both perspectives, is understanding that there is a common ground, because I feel where both of you are coming from. So you're coming from where, for example, the Bible how it
A
says,
man can be
don't
uncertain.
be lukewarm. You're either hot or you're cold. You pick one or the other. But at the same time, you need to coexist with reality. Am I hurt and am I healing at the same time? So I think it's you can hurt and
Yes,
heal at
you
the
can.
same
Yeah, you
time.
can
It's
hurt.
not it's not toxic. And the
Yes,
reason why I say
agree
that is
with that.
because
I agree
when
with
you
that.
look at a cut, when there's a cut and your
can.
flesh is open, right? Your flesh, your body, all the platelets, it causes
I
you to
literally
heal.
know people that are like, I cannot be with somebody until I'm healed. Like that point
Yeah.
will never come.
It doesn't.
It
You're
doesn't.
always
you
healing.
can't be at perfection and
Well,
then start dating.
There's no perfection.
It is a process.
There's nothing like
You
perfection.
can, but the thing is, you can date while you're healing. You
There's
just have
improvement.
to know, like, have I
No, you
healed
gonna make
most
them-
of my parts?
you
No,
gonna
no,
Put
no,
them
no,
through.
no, no,
You
no.
gonna put them through
It's
hell.
not, but you got to look at it like this.
Yeah.
Healing is
For the
forever
first
going
time,
thing.
this should be.
Healing is
It's
an ongoing
yeah.
thing.
Healing is dynamic.
You
It
got to
never stop.
Yeah, it never stops. Why? Because you're always
There's no
learning something
pinnacle.
new
You
see
about
the-
yourself
There's
every
no
day.
pinnacle.
You see the issues we have with mental disorders. Too many people are uncertain about who they are, what they as a result.
We're not
I
saying
wouldn't
don't.
even- I
We're
wouldn't
not
even say
saying
that.
don't be
It's
certain.
true.
We're saying learn to live in the discomfort of uncertainty.
Yeah, discomfort is different. Yeah, it's two different
Discomfort
things.
in uncertainty.
Yeah.
Like as men, you could be like, okay, I mean, I don't know. Like,
We-
you know,
it's fine to be-
I don't know.
we are-
It's okay to not know. It's okay to not know something if you're not.
But don't
if,
live there.
if that's
Get up
not
and find
something
out.
that you're naturally used to doing. Okay. If I don't know something and I'm trying to figure out an answer and I'm uncertain about that thing, then that's okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
But if it's something that I'm already doing and I know about it and then I start becoming uncertain about it, and especially that that's something that like has to do not just with me but with everybody else. If I started becoming uncertain about being a personal trainer and I have all these clients and they've paid me all this money, right? Then you will lose faith in me.
I think we're coming at two different angles
Yeah,
because
I
as
think
women
so.
of God, I think we can say we would love a man with vision, and with vision, you have to be certain.
There's a lot of
But-
niggas with vision that are not using that vision. There's a lot of people that say things. You also got to realize
They're
something.
not certain about it.
There's a lot of people that just speak, that talk the talk. Like I know a couple niggas that can tell you some shit right now, and you fucking.
I know,
It's
yeah.
crazy.
And that's why you don't look at people when they speak. You look at their fruit. You look at what they can produce.
But they can come out to you be like, I was uncertain about the things that I was telling you yesterday. Today I feel like I feel like I want to do this today. And I'm really certain that you know what, today is gonna be that day.
And that's why you have to, but
and then
that's
the
why you
next
have
day
to
they
be
switch
careful
up.
about who's
Yeah.
around you, because you have to identify their character. You have to identify who they are as a person. Because if I hear you, that's one thing. But if I see that you try to get up again, then okay, I know you want better. It's your intent behind it. So the thing is, you may have people that are like, I'm uncertain and I can't do this. But do their actions show that they're struggling to be certain, or do their actions show that they just don't care about being certain? So it's like you have to just know who that individual is, and I think it's a case by case basis.
Yeah, it's a case by case, but there's a lot of people that just really like they can start a lot of things
and don't finish
and it
it.
might sit to you in your perspective because you don't know, because even if they are your friends. For example, let's just say, like, remember I was talking to you about real estate, right? I started doing real estate. I took all the classes. I'm at the final end. I'm ready to take my exam. I didn't take it, right? And then I switched up. I want to be a personal trainer, right? Boom. I started putting shit together. Boom, 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 boom. But then I don't get my personal training certification, right? And then I want to work on cars, but then I become great at it. Or I know how to work on cars, but then I never open a shop. You know what I'm saying?
We're not saying be a jack of all
It's
trades
just-
and a master of none. That's not
Well,
what
that's
we're
also the
saying.
wrong saying. That's also
I
the
feel
wrong
like,
saying.
and
Don't use that.
that's more of an identity thing. Like
I'm a jack of all trades.
In terms of purpose, like your purpose looks like
I do it all.
So it's like my purpose in one thing is one thing, and in another it can be something different. But well,
Yeah.
no, purpose can look different. For
It can look, but it's
you
the
can-
same.
Like when you're like, let's say from the time you're now, like right now, like you just turned 30. When you're 80, I don't think you're gonna be a personal trainer. Like
No, but
you know,
his purpose
but so it's
still
like
gonna look
but I know Chunga's
But I'm
purpose
still
is-
gonna be
but
helping,
Chunga's
yeah.
purpose is not the gym.
It's
Yeah.
helping
Like,
people.
Exactly. And
So he's
that's
always
what I
gonna-
mean.
that-
So it will look different,
But it's
in
never
different
gonna be
seasons. But the purpose itself, yes, will change. So I agree with what you're saying. I think that people like should not live in a life of uncertainty. I think that there's a time where we all have to like
Especially as a
learn
man.
ourselves, know your interests, know your likes, know what you're good at, what you're not good at. But like somebody, like it's like let your yay be yay and your nay be nay. So if you're somebody who was like, oh, I'm doing this today and this tomorrow, like you need to find your identity to get them together.
Man.
So I completely agree.
Welcome back,
You
Jennifer.
don't want to live in an uncertain life.
She
But
said,
I
"Welcome
am
back."
saying for the men who are very certain of life, you know you want a tattoo, you know you wanted this, you know your purpose is whatever. In the moments where uncertainty comes, trust that your identity is not in barbershop. Trust that your identity is not in the tattoo shop. And know that in that moment of uncertainty, like trust yourself that between you
Jennifer.
and God, you will guide yourself to the
So,
next level.
What you said is
And
beautiful.
yeah,
The reason why I was saying I didn't agree with you is because people that are aligned with their visions.
you don't care.
People that are aligned with their vision, right? Their vision leads them.
Yeah.
So there's even when they're uncertain, they may be uncertain for that period of time.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
their
no.
vision
So I
statement-
get what she's saying
Yeah.
because.
it's for a moment. It's
for
not
a
a
moment.
lifestyle.
So
of
she's not
uncertainty.
saying, "Oh, if I'm uncertain right now, and I'm gonna carry it all the way."
Yeah,
She's
no.
just saying
Their position-
because
Bing
there
bong.
are days where actually I'm uncertain about me being a tattoo artist,
Right.
and then I want to switch it up and be like, you know what? Instead of me being a tattoo artist, I can just be a teacher. Teach about
Exactly.
tattooing. But then by the time I turn around, I'm like, oh, I got a tattoo to do. Let me go knock that shit out.
Yep.
And go right back to it. So I get where you're coming from. It's
Shawnee,
not like
what's your
stay
question?
there.
I don't even think I have a question. I think it's just more so of like, uncertainty
You're
is
not
a
sure if
thing
you have
that
No, I'm saying
No,
about a
the
question
question for the
like
men.
for the men.
For the men, for the
Oh,
men.
for
Something
the
that I
men,
always
the
wanted to
original.
know. Yeah.
Oh, well, okay. Well, before we get to that question, actually, no. Let me get to that question.
You being uncertain right now.
Yeah.
Chill. Nah,
There we
I
go.
ain't being
There we
uncertain.
go.
I'm being
Uncertainty.
multifaceted. Say it. Tell them.
Stop using this SAT word.
Right, like-
She's living in the gray. Let her live in the gray.
Multi-face.
No
Yeah.
great.
Literally multi-face.
What you multitasking?
No, I'm just trying to make sure
Okay,
I'm right.
multivitamin.
A question that I have for you all, and maybe for everybody. What is your why? What is your why?
Oh, I got a
I
whole
think that's a pretty
4.
easy question to answer, though. You know what I'm saying? What is your why? If you're asking me,
It's an
what-
easy question.
Yeah, that's an easy question. You know what I'm saying?
Well, are you
if
self-aware?
uncertain-
Okay.
So-
well, let me put it like that. Would y'all consider yourself self-aware and emotionally intelligent in this
Yes.
season of your life?
Yes.
And justify that.
justify that.
For-
I can sympathize with people that are around me,
Okay.
and I know how to deal with my emotion, whether
Facts.
it's negative or positive.
Yep.
Okay.
And I don't let my emotion control me. I feel every emotion, but I decide what I do with it.
Okay.
Ew.
I like
I was
that.
gonna say the same thing.
That's really
Yeah.
So he's stealing all your answers, Rex.
Yeah.
He literally,
like he's a
it's like,
mind
you wanna know something?
Hey,
I'm lit as fuck. So like,
And the crazy
I'm not-
thing
I'm
is,
not as
everything he's saying is something we actually sit down in the shop and discuss.
yeah, we already talked.
We
about
talk
this shit.
about this. Like
So-
for example, when you come to tattooing, it's 4 questions you ask yourself.
Yep.
You ask yourself, why I want to be a tattoo artist, when I want to be a tattoo artist, where I want to tattoo, and then how I'm gonna tattoo.
Yeah.
So if you already have those 4 questions in yourself, it should be simple and easy enough for you to
And we
follow
literally
that
tell
passion.
All of our apprentices.
If you
same
miss one of
exact
those, there's no way you can go back.
Man, tell me.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't know why
Mm.
you're going into tattooing, you have to have a purpose. You have to have a purpose of you being a tattoo artist. You want to know why you're actually tattooing. And if you don't have a place to tattoo, you got to know where you're going to be tattooing. It can be your basement. It can be somewhere. You got to find a place for you to tattoo. And then you have the when. When is you going to put your money? How you going to, when? Okay, in 6 months time, I'm going to buy my equipment. I'm going to do this. You have to have all those in place. And then you go to how. The how is how am I going to get all that money? You know what I'm saying? The how is
Well, if your dream fits in your budget, it's too small.
If your dream fits in your budget,
it's too small.
I like
but
that shit.
but
on
but
God.
hold on. When you start with tattooing, those are 4 questions you want to have to give
Literally.
yourself first.
Literally.
And don't
Literally.
you cannot
no
pass the
budget.
test if you don't give yourself those questions.
You know,
Right.
I think that's very important. I think no matter where you are in life, one thing that I appreciate about elementary school is that they showed us fundamentals that we would need throughout life, and we don't really realize it until we're using it. And no matter where you're at, ask yourself who, what, when, where, and why. Who's around me? What am I doing? When am I doing this?
Right.
What, where, and why am I doing this? And like once you're aware of the answers to those questions in the season that you're in,
Ask your
you'll
question
have
again.
direction.
Ask your question again.
What was my
What's your why?
What's
no,
your
it
why?
wasn't what's my why.
Yeah.
Do you consider yourself self-aware and emotionally.
Yeah. I think for in here, all the men here will probably say yes, we are, because we know where we're going. We know, we kind of like know our purpose.
You're not.
Okay, you playing devil's advocate or you
No.
He's just
because,
trying
like,
to start some shit.
Nah, not even that. It's just like, I mean, you know, I mean, there's certain parts that I am aware of, right?
Okay.
The whole emotional thing.
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
for that,
The whole
Okay.
emotional thing, right? I'm not really that emotional. Like, I'm not like a big emotional person.
Nah,
yeah,
you missed
you-
the point where you are. You're emotionally in tune with yourself. They ain't
Okay.
right.
okay.
They're not saying that.
Yeah,
that
emotionally in tune. Yeah. Also,
yeah,
Bro,
he
you know how
don't.
to do
He
it.
just don't want to cry in public.
Because you've grown and matured.
yeah.
Yeah, he just don't want to cry in public. That's about it. I think I feel like in here personally, we everybody in here as a man, we probably get to that stage. We've passed that stage. We know what we want. Two ladies over there. Let's go. Let's get those questions out.
To close out the day, if y'all don't ask
Precious, you gotta ask a question because you were over there
You look so familiar. I know I've seen you before.
somewhere in the trenches.
Were you in LA for that? Okay, that's probably
Yeah, in the jail, right?
Nigga, we seen everybody in LA.
Man, what?
I seen a motherfucker yesterday that I was like, yo, you went to LA? He's like, yeah. I was
Or
like,
people be asking me like,
Yeah,
hey,
hell
we
yeah,
there? Be
yeah.
like, yeah.
Precious, come on. The mic is done to you. Ask a question. Oh, really?
She not, cause you see that hair roll. She not.
I mean, she was the one that write on the comments.
come on, girl.
What's your
No, any
that you
question.
like to ask
What is the?
Oh,
what-
a man,
what is
a
the
man,
question-
like
what is the question that you always wanted to ask
a guy.
a guy, and you want?
Mm.
Oh, hold up, nigga, hold
Why
up,
y'all
nigga. Let me
getting-
answer this
why you
question.
always lying?
Bruh.
No, we'll be
Bruh. Bruh.
Hold on. So,
I
On
think
that
y'all
note,
lie
we'll
cause
be
y'all
back
some
next week.
pussy.
hold on. Whoa. Fuck your life. Bing bang.
Yeah, your point of view. Oh, you can come to the mic.
Go ahead.
Yeah, bring yourself. Keep coming.
Come on.
Oh, the big guy's coming in.
I was saying, why
gotta get ready.
men lie so much? Because you guys say you guys are aware of your feelings. You guys are aware of your feelings. You guys can hold yourself accountable. You guys are emotionally mature. But when you're caught by women, like, because women, we see everything. It's
Right.
like we're not dumb.
Right.
We see everything. And when we call you guys out, you guys straight up lie to our faces.
Because we
Can I
love
guys-
it.
Hold on, let me answer, please. Let me answer, please.
Chungo wants it.
No. You gonna mess it up with the guy.
No. Go ahead.
I am generalizing
No.
to all guys.
No, it's not that. You can generalize. That's what it's called for. You everybody in the group. There's always Go ahead, bro.
What you say? What you got, Chunk? Go ahead.
Chunga, you bad.
Shit.
Uh-huh.
We don't give a fuck. We lying because we want to lie.
I
and
just
we lying
was- I
because
just
we
said
don't
that.
give a fuck.
I was just about to say
Also,
because we
lying
enjoy
'cause
it.
Y'all can't take the truth.
Exactly.
You gonna keep asking
Exactly.
Yeah.
We can't take the truth, or y'all don't know how to give the truth.
No.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me shut the fuck
Let me
up.
give you a 100. I'm trying to give you a 100.
We better have another whole hour session.
I'm trying.
The question was, you're caught. Means I know that you.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell
Because if I
you.
told you the truth at the beginning, you wouldn't expect it.
No,
And let me
no,
tell
no,
y'all
hold
what
on,
makes
hold
a
on,
real
hold on.
nigga a real nigga. He's gonna tell you the truth, and
Exactly.
you're gonna decide to comply or not.
And that,
So
Shandy,
hold on.
Shandy, and you guys didn't even let me talk.
If I
Y'all didn't
tell
even
you,
let
I'd be
me
like,
hold
yo,
on. B. Let this man
Y'all didn't even
talk.
let me talk.
Go ahead,
What I'm
Papa.
trying to say,
I got you, bro.
what I'm trying to say is that right, guys don't give a fuck. If they're gonna tell you what they need to tell you, they're gonna tell you, and you're gonna make the decision whether you want to continue to be in that space with them or not.
the only difference
You know
is
what I'm
how much
saying?
they like you. With
Exactly.
How well or how bad they tell you.
Exactly.
If I don't like you,
So
It's
if
your
I don't
problem.
like you, I'm gonna keep lying to you,
Yeah, I'ma keep
and then
lying.
you gonna make a decision whether you want to still be with me or not.
That's true. No,
You
it's
feel
true.
me?
That's the answer. I don't wanna
And it's
accept
vice versa. Stop
Vice
playing.
versa.
No, you don't like a man. I'm telling you straight up.
That's you.
what
That's
we're saying.
you.
We're saying.
That's you. Same to you
Women can
guys.
emotionally damage men all day. Women can emotionally
Are
damage
y'all
men.
serious?
Yo, women,
Y'all
women
do worse.
worse.
Y'all got better support groups than us.
Yes.
Y'all can be hurt.
Yes.
But if I go here and be like, yo, she hurt my feelings.
Yo, she said,
Like, soft.
she said, yo,
What?
listen, she said, listen. She said we lie with straight face. They lie with the wig on.
That he took his life.
They don't even have to take the wig off.
After a relationship, yeah.
And you can't cry.
Like it's so bad.
You ever been hurt?
Terry.
You can't cry? That's majority of the men.
Hey, Chung.
That you caused it.
Hey, let me tell you, Precious. Let me tell you how y'all lie.
Oh, I'm grown enough. I'm grown enough. She caused it, but I'm grown enough. God damn.
Chung, let me tell them how bad they lie. Precious.
Why?
Why?
So now that
Precious.
I'm lying to your ass, now I'm giving you hell.
Precious.
Why would you be upset?
Let me tell you how y'all lie. This is how bad y'all lie. When y'all lie, y'all know the lie y'all about to tell is about to make your wig, the hotness in your wig, about to come, but you don't pull it out. You just gonna flip that shit and be like,
Yo. She just said, if you're dealing with me, you better understand that I'm going to give you hell, and vice versa. So if I am lying to you,
That's not what I meant. I can give you her.
Oh.
That's not what I meant.
thank y'all for activating Precious.
Precious activated.
The activation was real.
Yo,
But that was a good one, though.
Funny. That's
It's just that it go both ways.
Danielle, what's your question?
Oh, okay, for tonight.
She said,
You can't come here.
when the hell
So,
we knock it out?
okay. I think that's about it, right?
I
You
want
got
to
it?
ask her.
No. We can ask. No. We're going to keep it for them. I got a session for them.
At all. Y'all motherfuckers.
So,
stay
next week, right? I'm just
Well, who was
putting
the
out
last one
here.
in the room tonight?
Next week. It's gonna be.
Two women.
It's gonna be. So I got.
Hold on, was it
1,
me?
2, 3,
Yes, it was
5.
Oh goddamn. I don't
I
give a
got-
fuck.
I got 5.
He's gonna be the first one.
So,
It was just a joke. It was a joke. Like I just didn't care, you know.
Okay.
so I already got 5. I got 5 females here. I'm probably gonna add 2 more, and we the men are gonna sit back there and let y'all take charge.
That won't help.
Take charge. Okay. I mean, we could do that, but I think y'all add a little spice.
Yeah,
Seven.
I think 2 men.
2 men. When we do men talk, it's all men.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
so y'all want to?
they're not gonna know how to deal.
It's cool. It's easy for them to take over. All they gotta do is have a mouse and click on the questions.
Yeah, we about to be jump fulfilled. So y'all stay tuned next week.
We have to.
But women can't.
What you think?
they can run into-
What make it say I'm
Excuse
rude?
me,
I don't
sir?
give a fuck about dude. He must
I'm
be the
gonna-
shit if I really claim him.
That's it.
Just saying.
All right, but I think I'm just giving y'all a heads up.
Shit.
Y'all come prepared. We're gonna be sitting over there giving
No,
y'all
you're not.
questions. They gotta be.
Yeah.
But I really appreciate everybody coming in. This was fun. This was blast. We need to keep doing this more often because we're actually educating people that are out of,
Educate.
education.
That's what he said.
But,
And we appreciate the girls, the women, for giving us a safe space where we can talk.
Right.
Yeah.
We appreciate y'all.
Make sure
And
y'all have safe friends that allow you to have a safe space. If
These
your
are my
friends-
safe
Oh,
friends. These are my. If you're in here, and my,
Nah, cry.
I'm gonna tell you this
You
now.
can call me crying.
I'm gonna cry all the time.
Yeah,
If
you
it's
can
something I can
Yeah,
cry.
call me,
I
call
will
me.
cry to him. I'll cry to him. I'll cry to you. I don't care what he do. I will cry to him because right now he's also my brother.
Yeah.
If I had to let my emotion go, I'm gonna let it go. And once I get it
Sunday
done,
we're having a
I'm gonna
Super
go
Bowl party.
right back and being a nigga and do my shit.
Yeah. Sunday we're having a Super Bowl party here.
You're not.
Oh, Sunday. Oh, you doing a Super
You
Bowl
doing a
party?
Super Bowl party?
Yeah, so we gonna
So
be
we're
over
going to
there.
your Super Bowl party.
For like-
Sunday, Chunga's having a Super Bowl party.
For like, you know,
Yeah,
us.
us.
Get together, you know.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
I'm invited.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay.
We was gonna do
So-
it here
So we have a Super Bowl party.
Yeah.
because I was gonna bring
So
the
I'm gonna
projector
Super
out.
Bowl
I'm
party.
like
I was
At
gonna
your
bring the
house?
projector out. So,
Oh,
but
okay,
anyways,
cool. I'll be there.
empanada and sip.
Bananas. I gotta bring my
Bottle?
liquor.
No, I have liquor, but you can bring liquor for sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
Super
have
Bowl.
liquor, but you can definitely bring liquor.
How many people are you expecting?
I'm only
Who
expecting.
finna be there?
Jen, you coming? On the 13th? I don't
I'll
think
show
I'll
up if
formally.
Lava Girl shows up.
Yeah.
I don't watch it.
Chunk.
You don't have to. You're drinking and eating.
Chung,
It's
Jen, you coming? Coming
Go to the Super Bowl party again?
No,
empanadas.
it's gonna be at Chunga's spot.
Empanadas. The empanadas is stupid.
Lava Girl, you coming?
No, we ordered them already. They're the best empanadas. Remember the empanadas that I posted on my page?
Yeah.
I
Who else
might,
gonna be there?
I might throw a kebab in there.
But I told you, didn't I say?
I might throw some liquor. Who finna be there?
All right, guys. I'm
Who
gonna
be there?
get out there so we can actually talk in our safe space. Shout out to everybody that was in here.
Bing
I
bong.
love y'all.
One gang.
We're gonna see y'all next week.
Yes,
Peace
sir.
out.
You gotta turn this song down.
Oh, that's what I usually do.
Take me out of the day.